Okay. Think we're live. Think we're good. Been a while. What's up, crew? Oh, churro. First one in. I had a baby dog. All right. So it's been a while since House and I have both been on at the same time. Usually covering for each other's asses, but he said he'll be on in like 5 minutes. So, yeah, good times. Artemis. Oh my God. Long time no see, Artemis. Where are you, dog? Are you ERU these days? I forget where you were at. Been a while since I talked to you. But okay. Yeah, we're going to do... I'm almost done with the event. We're going to do Dionysus finish and then crush a bunch of VP lands. Apparently, nobody knows how to use Lycan. So, we're going to do a little expose on a little tutelage on how to work that bitch. And then just hang out, as the header says, classic Sunday shit show type of a situation. Oscar's kind of semi passed out from too many mimosas at brunch. And yes, folks, here in Sioux Falls, we do have brunch available. It's a miracle. He's rolling his eyes at me. There was like 3 places for a nice brunch, and we found a couple. Heracles, oh wow, the original Chance and his super great substitute house. And not his great substitute house. House is going to be here in a little bit. Like, I was telling House, I'm like, dude, I'm looking forward to us actually doing this shit together, baby. That's what it should be like. We're a fucking team. Let's go.
We're not a team. I did it all on my own.
You're a victim.
What? I had like 20 people on Discord.
Yeah, we always have like 20 people on Discord and like 12 people watching. I don't know why, but Oscar, are you gonna thank House for doing a good job for the last couple weeks, babe?
Yeah, thank you, House. You're being so nice.
Someone had to do it, Oscar.
I haven't had enough time to watch all the live streams, but thank you for everything. This dumb here is like, he has been busy too.
Yeah.
I know he has.
We're getting settled in though. House, did you know Nitram lives in Sioux Falls?
I did not.
Yeah, dude. We're gonna be.
I thought that the information was private.
No, it's okay. Oh, that's all right.
Did you see my Did you see the title of my stream last week?
Yeah, I've actually watched your. Yeah.
Streaming from the Black Hills of South Dakota.
that was hilarious.
Yeah, and I asked Oscar, I was like, "Where the fuck are the Black Hills anyway?" And he's like, four hours to the west. I'm like, Jesus, that's further away than Omaha is. So
it's just that's the only thing is in Omaha, in Sioux Falls. Well, sorry, South Dakota.
Yeah,
that's the only thing. We just have the Black Hills and the Badlands, and that's it.
Yeah.
And Sturgis.
I thought that was in Minnesota.
No?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't know everything.
Okay, babe. All right, Razorback, what's up, babe? Above, below. God damn, been a while. Speaker face. Yeah, don't be shy, you motherfucker. Discord's open. BMT. Glad to see you here. Jim is probably going to only stay in chat. He's gone through some family issues. He's lost a family member. The passing of his dog.
Sorry, Jim. We like you.
Yeah. Oscar extends his condolences, Yimmy. That's a tough one, buddy.
Chat, what up? Hey, everyone. I guess hi to Chance, too.
She Gong. Now, Shigong, he actually told me that he might not be able to join Discord because he's really trying to make those VP minimums to stay on the team. So we completely understand that. Shigong, if you can join, you can join. If not, you got a lot of work to do ahead of you, and that's understandable, buddy.
Wow. You kidding me?
Vicious.
You're trading Qigong in?
Well, he had a busy week. I guess he was down in Texas for a bit.
Yeah. What's going on there? A little Gaia action? Oh, yeah, it is, huh?
Yeah, I have Gaia stacked with some poison and some fire stuff just to make the grinding quicker. But as soon as I'm done with this Gaia bullshit, I'll switch over to Lycan. Yeah, the reason I want to switch over to Lycan is because you and Ed Laura apparently don't know how to use that shit. So I'm going to run a little tutorial on how to use your...
Mine's broke.
Oh, stop it. It is not.
It's broke. Me and Ed Laura, we asked for a trade-in.
Well, see, and I guess I'm confused by that because Ed Laura, I saw him beat a very difficult P10 Minerva that nobody else could beat. So I don't know why he's claiming it's broken when he's able to crush everything.
Laura's broke.
Oh, whatever.
Just in general.
Well, but I don't believe you guys. I think I think the issue is that you're dropping the terror spells too soon. Like you gotta drop the skellies, wait for everything to congeal on the skellies, and then after a little bit, drop all the terrors. So I think that might be the issue, but we'll see here in a little bit when I get done with this stupid event.
A lot of issues.
I got 500 more souls to go, and then we can fuck around with Lycan. And his name is Lycan, not Lycant. So I have a lot of hope for him. Above Below extends his condolences as well, Jim. Speakerface says the same. And Gaming on the Dark Side, he's busy grinding. We understand. Oscar's buddy just got back from a fishing trip. Hopefully we're going to have fish tonight.
Yeah, I'm 20. Oh, you almost all are almost done. 500 more. 491.
Are you taking Dionysus anything past P1, House?
Oh, he's a P1. He's P1. He does the job for P1. I'm okay.
Yeah, dude. I'm thinking of what's coming up in this meta, or the next meta for that matter. Because he's only like he's like the fourth or fifth attacker we have that can do the job. So like, why take him to P10 for God's sakes?
He's fine. He did. Been screwing around with them.
Hey, you never responded to me about your build. Are you gonna take off like that crown or the banner of war for Ancient Slaying or what?
Oh, because if I do that, it takes the melee resist down, and then you're screwed.
Yeah, but are you actually losing troops though, bro?
Yeah, if you go up against like P7, P8, P9 Minervas, you are.
Are you? Okay. I didn't know how bad it was.
Oh, the only one I can't take is P10. I can take all the way up to P9 with a P1.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
You got to have that melee resist up, otherwise it chews right through them.
Does the crown have the melee resist? I thought that was elemental.
Oh, the crown's got. Oh man, I don't know what the hell that crown's got. I think it's got base troop health.
Oh, it's not even. It's not even a resist. It's just okay. Hold on, I'll pull it up right now.
No, pull it up. It's got more than that to it.
All right, hold on.
More than that to it. I know it does.
Oh yeah. Okay. Ranged and melee resist. Yeah, and the base.
That's
yeah.
Health, right?
Yeah, base troop health, 20% ranged and melee. Yeah.
See, but if I got rid of the banner, I need to find something that has melee resist.
Okay.
And more damage, but
is your melee with the banner and the astral crown? Is your melee at 80?
At 80.
Is it? Oh, okay. All right.
That's so.
And target practice is better than the Ancient Sling?
The target practice, the only reason why is because I go in with Spearmen. I don't use Militia. I use Spearmen because they got more health. And you notice these Spearmen, they do a lot of damage. They don't do normal damage like normal spearmen. Look at the damage on the spearmen. Yeah, they're over 100,000.
Yeah, I don't know if that is specific to this Titan or not, but I did hear on a churro stream that Ice was saying that the spearman damage output is higher than militia.
Yes. Okay, so now if I use target practice, I get base troop damage plus spearman armor, plus the Omega for piercing on the archers.
Okay.
So spearmen hold up longer because they got more health.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the armor is a little bit higher.
Okay.
Put that on, when I put that on, I think it's between 450 and 405. And you can intertwine them. You can take them out and mix them around.
Yeah.
Like the ancient, I think. Okay, that's the ancient sling. There's another one, the crossbow one.
Yeah.
It's got troop damage too.
Well, but not base. But yeah. Artemis. Yeah, Artemis extends condolences as well. Churro says, Stream Luck, just got a 4-star, at a baby. Churro, you better fucking step your game up. I don't know, are you planning on finishing this event, baby? I mean, it's Sunday afternoon, and you're pretty low on your soul count, dog. Spirit of War, Churro, do not talk about fucking Pantheon relics on a Chance and House stream. That's just offensive, and you know it. House, I got more 3 stars than 2 stars this event, but I didn't get any 4 stars.
I didn't get friggin'.
Did you just buy packs, though? You don't even give a fuck?
Yeah, I just bought about this fucking guy. I killed this fucking little fucker from R14.
Okay, got the poleaxe. Alright, we're fucking done. I'm gonna level up, what's that called? Warrior's Spirit or whatever. Or wait, hold on. What's the tattoo thingy? Hold on. Before I switch over to Lycan and fuck around with VP.
You pull token? Oh, yeah, I bought packs. I think I bought like 8 of them. I don't know. It was $100 worth. I was done.
I forgot. You're using Warrior's Mark in your build, right, House? House, you hear me, dipshit? House, are you using Warrior's Mark? Fucking ADD motherfucker. Spearface, what's up, baby?
Here's Mark. Oh, you got it up now. Alright, you?
Oh, damn fine.
Move gone alright?
Yeah, I feel like it's a fucking never-ending process, but I mean, at least I'm here, you know, whatever.
You got most of it done.
Right. Yeah, now it's just furniture and decorations and shit.
Some bobs.
Did you are you waiting until a fusion day, or are you already leveling up your Dionysus, speaker face?
Got it to nearly 55.
Oh Jesus.
Got the the relic, that thing.
Well, good for you. Are you what prestige are you gonna take it to?
We'll open one, see how we go with one. Just see what happens to the Siberian, and see.
Okay. Yeah. So 1, maybe 4. See how it goes. Yeah. Churro says he is gonna finish. Procrastination Nation. Okay. What are you doing, House? Sounds like you're sneezing. What are you doing?
Oh, I don't know. The internet just fucking shut off, so I had to go to fucking Cellular.
Oh.
As on this Discord, so I was fucking with this, but I don't know why the internet just went out.
Yeah, I was wondering where you...
Okay. It just took a shit.
You paid your electric bill?
Yeah. I don't know. I might want to ask the wife. Oh, wait. She's taking a nap. Yeah, I always... That's... I always pay my house payment and my and my utilities. Those are always something I pay.
Well, I heard you had to buy windows, so maybe you were a little bit short on the rest of your bills.
Don't get me started with the windows. 3 months out. I had to give the guy. I had to get. I got a discount if I paid cash.
Yeah.
So the guy wanted half up front, so I gave him half up front, and so he could order all the windows. And now he tells me they're 3 months out.
It's a pain, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Window pain.
16 grand altogether.
That's not that. Yeah. I mean, that shit's expensive, so.
Yeah, but I had the money set aside, so I was just waiting. But the old ladies bought as the back slider. They're replacing the back slider too, so they might have to cut the wood flooring back. So now she's like, "Well, we're gonna have to get all new wood flooring for the whole house."
What the hell was wrong with your slider? What was wrong with your slider?
It leaked.
Oh.
It started to leak, so it leaked up onto the wood floor. So, like at the back part of the wood floor, it started to bow up.
Okay. Yeah.
So I told so they're gonna replace that, but they're gonna have to cut the wood back on it. And then she's just like, "All right, well, I'm gonna get all new wood flooring throughout the house." And I'm like, here we go. So she's chomping at the bit. She's been running around all these places looking at wood flooring.
Just freaking out a little bit. I thought we got a relic shard. Where the fuck is my relic shard? Isn't that what it's called? Starts with an R, right? A relic shard?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back. Okay, my shit's back, so now I can switch back over to...
Was it a 5-star? I've been looking at the 4 stars.
Might be a 5-star.
I'll be right back on Discord. I gotta switch up.
Yeah,
maybe it's switched over.
Oh, there it is. It's a 5-star. There you go.
I'll be right back, guys.
Alright, bye, buddy. Yeah. Shit. I can't use the relic shard because I'm wasting like a ton of XP.
You can't do it on that, you're too far up on the map. Take that one off, the first one.
I did, and then look, it still shoots it over like a fuck ton.
No, that's it. Oh god, yeah, you're wasting too much there.
Yeah. Fuck.
Good, that's a good right there, Warrior's Mark.
Well, alright, yeah, whatever. I'll come back to the Warrior's Mark because that 5-star relic shard puts it way the fuck over, and I don't want to waste that shit.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Don't waste that.
Yeah.
What's the money one back on the...
Yeah, the money bag thingy.
Don't do that.
Takes you off way more or less, doesn't it?
Alright.
More grinding, you'll have it done in no time.
Yeah, we're gonna bust out Lycan and go rape some bitches.
Yeah.
Oh wait, shit. I forgot chat. Okay, now we're good. Yeah, caught up on chat. Okay. Shpink. Alright, now for anybody who doesn't know, this alliance is a war team. However, we have so many finishers that want all the cool relics and all the cool new Titan stuff that we just happen to be rank 6. Right? Not a crazy event. We're going into Sunday night and we're not even at 1 million and we're 6th. Top 1 and 2. Just so everybody knows, if you have 50 players on an alliance and everybody completes an event, which is like 26,000 on the usual, that's 1.3 million. This one being a 30,000 finish plus event, as they call it, even though it's just a 30,000 event, it should be about 1.6. So really, truly, you only have one team that has everybody finishing the event at number 1, which is Souls War R Us. And then if you look, I mean, One Vision, VPJP, War Raider Dragon, AE Assassin, Retired Gods. These are mostly war teams that are going after the big stuff. But anyway, okay. Having said that, we are currently supposed to be going after rank 14. Yesterday, they were rank 9. These little shits.
They were ranked 6.
Well, I'm saying yesterday they were 9. I mean, they're dropping like a fucking anchor.
Before they were ranked 6.
We
Yeah.
dropped to 30, I think, something like that.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna go fuck up some VP. We got nothing else to do. Event's done. I don't really give a shit about a 4th or a 5th attacker. Dionysus is about worth a P1 in my book.
What are you gonna attack?
Oceanus.
What's left of that team?
Yeah, I mean at this
Big one, he was-
at this point it's just waiting for shit to open up. What were you gonna say, Speaker Face?
P1 Zalon was using the other day. He was getting through most things, wasn't he?
Right, and that's Zalon, right? I mean, my God, if he can do it, anybody can.
It's a good job it's Princess E's birthday.
Freaking cruel chance.
That's I'm a just bastard, I know. Yeah, and the thing with Oceanus, I mean, you're basically like you wait for fucking goddamn three and a half minutes before you can do something.
You seem a lot more relaxed this week, House. Now you haven't got the pressure on you.
I had like 25 people in Discord.
They couldn't read the chat. He couldn't see the chat, and everybody's going, read the chat.
Yeah, everyone was telling me to read the chat. I go, that's chance.
Yeah, I was rewatching and just rolling my eyes. Poor Shigong. Shigong, if you're listening, way to step it up, buddy. I heard you trying to keep up with chat for House. That was a beautiful thing. You're a nice guy.
He's a good guy.
Speaking of chat, Heracles says, Chance, you have 2 Asgardian blades and none of it is leveled? Ah, wait, I forgot. It's a Chance, not a House stream.
Well, Switch come on the stream the other night.
Who did?
Discord.
Who came on Discord?
Swix.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, he's been on Discord a few times. Yeah. It's always fun when he pops in.
He's a sound guy, no?
Yeah, well, you know, he's kind of like me. He's a fanboy to everybody. He appreciates.
Oh, he's nice. He's
Yeah.
a nice guy.
Yeah, he's got the southern politeness, the southern charm. He's a sweet guy.
Well, he can't be like you, though, can he?
Yeah. Well, and I like the way he put it. He's like, you know, I like all you guys. And he was kind of putting us into classifications, and he said Chance House and BM.
Tom's the drive-by guy.
We're like,
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Chance, you set this up for the British guys, and look, Sharon and Polo, they just shined you on. I had them both on last week.
Well, they'll show up eventually. Yeah.
Oh no, they won't. It was like last week was like a British invasion.
Well, Charon's usually late. I feel, and Polo, as long as I mean, I kind of slapped him around a couple of weeks ago, so we'll see if he shows up again.
Speaker put the word out. He said, "Don't go to Chance's stream."
He'll lie.
You're a liar.
Hey, Omlet, thought.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
And by the way, Heracles, for the record, one of my Asgardian blades is level 6. I'll have you know. But I don't tend to level up 5-star relics unless they're extremely important, because the difference between 1 to 10 is usually like 10%, and it's like twice the cost of relics to get it there. So it's like, fuck it. I usually don't give a shit.
All Larkin's Potomac troops that never seem to lose any health, do they?
Dude, this is like watching paint dry.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
Yeah, I should probably not fucking attack Oceanus on stream, just because it's like you're not doing anything for a good while.
Unless you use Crystallis.
Right. Well, and my Crystallis is like a P1. It's a joke. Because I used all my prestige food to get Mahaha to 7, and then when Crystallis came out, I was like, well, fucking A. I'll just wait for the next meta ice thingy.
This is Mr. Lawrence Wicks. He says, hi guys, welcome back, Chance.
Yeah, we know you're always listening, Wicks. What's up, baby? Glad to have you here.
Else, have you got another Godfrey's Poleaxe?
Yeah, I got 4.
You have, haven't you? You got 4 now, haven't you?
Yeah, I do. I got 4.
Speaker face, you like that shit, yeah.
How funny you are.
I posted
It was all
another.
about, I don't want another, I've already got 3. And then you said you brought them packs. I thought, well, he's done it, he's got 4 now.
Posted in Discord a picture of them all. I said, get your red hot pole axes.
Cornered the market on poleaxes.
I told him, I already said. That was my comment on Shigong's video. The pole axes they're given at the end of the tourney are just my backstock.
Yeah. Nice.
Stupid. I shouldn't have had 4 of them. To think of the divine gems, 24K just on pole axes.
Oh God.
Yeah, as much as we
True now, Eddie.
What's that?
What are they each?
I don't know what they are now, but you got to remember, I pulled them when they were 8K. Hello.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, but if you got 4 now, that's 32.
The poleaxe was never 8K. It was like 5K. Stop it.
It wasn't. It was 8 when it first came out.
Seriously?
It was, huh?
Yeah, they were 8K. Then they dropped them down.
The poleaxe was 8K. You're gonna sit here and tell me the poleaxe was 8K?
Gold relics in general were 8K.
Were 8K.
Huh. I thought they were like 7 max. I didn't know they were 8.
I believe they were all 8K.
That's fucking depressing.
Yeah, because they were higher than another one, weren't they? Some of those were 7. What was that? Was that Norse or not?
They might have been. Yeah. They might have been 7.
I thought Golden was like 7 at one point, and then the Norse were like 5. I thought the first one that was 8 was the Mage Staff.
Yeah, you might be right there. I don't like admitting it, but you might be.
Hey, even at 7, even at 7K, Chance, I still got 21,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I had 28,000 of DGs tied up in pole axes. You want that? I don't.
No, yeah, you definitely, dude. Yeah.
Divine Titan and a couple of relics.
Well, House.
At least allow me to sell them back or something, or trade them in for something. Give me half.
Well, yeah, and House, I don't think you get enough credit on like the Zalon streams when they talk about like the changes to the Divine Altar. Your story was definitely mentioned on Zalon, Churro, our streams, and that reverberated. So I think you're a big reason. There's just too many stories like yours that have been brought to public light, and I think that's a big reason as to why the Divine Altar had a change with the permanent ability to pull what you want.
instead of it being a gamble all the time.
Right.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. We're the idiots because we're taking the gamble. But do it seriously. So say you pull a golden relic. Okay, how many are there? There's 5.
Yeah.
Okay, and the odds of pulling a poleaxe, say, are 30% or whatever. Okay, so now, instead of when you go back into that golden altar, it's still at 30%. The odds of pulling that should drop down to like 0.1 or something. Or completely.
You should pull that on your...
completely remove it. Exactly, completely remove it.
Yeah.
But they don't do that. In my case, it seems like they said, okay, it was at 30%. Okay, asshole, here you go. 60% you're going to pull one next.
Yeah.
Well, but at least, okay, yeah, that's one option, but at least now there's the better option to choose what you want. I mean...
I agree, but so now, but the thing is now that you're stuck with 3 or 4 of them, why can't I give that, at least trade it back in for half?
Well, and I think that's going to be the next conversation of the prestige situation. So like there's a term called latent dysfunction, where you come out with like a really good idea, but you can't see the latent dysfunction of that idea. And the latent dysfunction of prestige food is, it's a great thing. It adds a whole new dynamic to the game, but long term, the latent dysfunction is, as the metas progress, the people who have Gods of War Titans that are Prestige 7, Prestige 10, that are 2 or 3 metas behind, okay, now what do? They're totally worthless, and we can't fuse them away, and we can't put them into another Titan for Prestige food, because we're wasting 7 or 18 Titans that we use to Prestige them. So I think that is the next conversation in the game. How do we handle the latent dysfunction of prestige food? Like a year later, after it's come out, how do we make it so that you're not throwing away 7 to 18 Titans that you prestiged on a Gods of War or a Dragon Slayer meta? So
you should be able to go into your prestige, and you know how you fill the slots. You should be able to click on the slots to unfill them and drop it down to no prestige, so you get them Titans back.
Yeah, and I'm sure, and I'm sure everybody's going to have a slew of epiphanies on how it could be resolved, but that is the next major issue to be addressed in the game. How do we undo, or how do we make use of all the prestige that we've used in the past for the next or current meta? So
why do you even prestige it? Does it have to be the same element? Why can't I just throw any 4-star in there?
I know, yeah.
So if I want to prestige my best Titan, why can't I just throw all of the same, all 4 stars in there? What's the difference what element it is?
And why can't you use the same Titan at the beginning so it takes it to prestige 2 if it fills 2 slots, instead of having to wait till you got
exactly. I agree,
because that's not until you get until about 5.
I mean, I've got so many useless Titans sitting around, and I got no Titan to put them into.
Yeah, like, dude, I have a Tengu at Prestige 8. What am I gonna do with that shit? I totally feel you.
But I mean, but also say I want to prestige this new guy, the physical dude, and I've got 18 ice, 14 poison. Why can't I use those to prestige a physical? I don't get it.
Yeah, because you're just sitting there doing nothing.
Well, I get the elemental to elemental sense that I'm not struggling to, I'm not fighting that, but the old school Titans sitting like my Totec Prestige 7, my Tengu Prestige 8. Like, what am I gonna fucking do with that shit? You know what I mean? Just put it on the shelf and look at it like I'm fucking.
Back up. Why in the fuck would you Prestige 8 a Tengu?
Because that was what I had at the time. Like I had a bunch of fire, and Tengu was like the big cool infiltrator at the time, and so I was trying to get him to 10, right? But as the next meta came out, I stopped putting Titans into that Fire Titan because he wasn't relevant anymore. He got, upset by Zabava or whoever it was for the next cool infiltrator.
If it's good, this fire guy's going to be defense. I don't see how he's going to be defense. What the fuck? What are grenadiers? Nah,
dude. Speaking of which, I'm glad you brought that up. Just so everybody knows, if this fire guy is defense, Soldier is going to be able to put him out on his garrison from about noon to 2 o'clock Central Time. If he's offense, we have to wait for Zalon to stream Tuesday night. Because Soldier has meetings all day, and his boss follows him. he's a subscribed to his channel, so if he's an attacker, he can't go out and do shit because he has too many meetings. But he can throw him on a garrison and a couple lands. But if he's offense, we have to wait for Zalon to stream on Tuesday night.
Who's Zalon? He ain't very much offense.
Be on in a bit, cussing you.
No, Zalon has he's doing birthday stuff with his daughter today.
Chance missed the churro stream on Friday.
I did.
I fell asleep because I was pissed.
You were pissed? Why'd you fall asleep?
Come on.
What do you mean?
Messaged him saying, what time's that at British time? Because I can't be all asleep. I'm pissed. That's right. I woke up and it had been on for 3 hours and I missed it.
I'm having a hard time following you guys. How many slots are necessary to dance, tango, and get physical? What are you talking about? I don't know. We're just talking about bullshit.
Lawrence Wicks, I have to agree with you all guys on points about prestige. It has a person almost afraid to prestige too early. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Because how long they going last?
But why can't you take that Tengu, get at least half of that into another Fire Titan, let's just say, Prestige 4?
Yeah.
Well, but is that fair though? That's not actually half though, House. Because once you get to 5 or 6, you have to use 2 Titans to level it up.
I think it is.
Okay, well I don't know what would be fair, but I'm just saying if you're at 7, at least half the Titans for the Prestige. So how many does it take to get to 7?
9.
Give me 5 of them.
Yeah.
Or even 4. 4's better than nothing, isn't it?
I mean, really, what are you going to use Tango for?
No, I completely agree, dude. He's so dusty. It's like the reason I keep Lithatar around. It was for raid boss. Like Lithatar is a piece of shit. The only thing Lithatar is good for was raid boss. But I keep him around in case that comes back. However, Tengu has literally no relevance or use, especially at a P8.
To be honest with you, none of those Titans, like those older Titans, are any good at. I mean, they're still good, but they're nothing like the newer ones. Like with Conquest, there's multiple new Titans you could use, and then Assault. Assault. You put 40 skeletons down with Hell, and you can walk away. You can literally walk.
Well, and that's
because nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing gets through. I do that. I put all the skeleton relics on. I drop skeletons everywhere. I mean, the whole map's filled with skeletons. I walk away.
Okay, well, I'll do you one better. My Totec P7 is the king of assault because you get corrupted grenadiers to cock block the circle, and you get 30 fucking Omega Imperials on the screen. I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous. However, who has a P7 Totec, right? Pretty fucking rare.
You.
Well, it's pretty fucking rare. And so, like, and the only time that bitch comes off the shelf is for assault. But like at the end of the day, I would much rather use have his value of 5. You know, I mean, obviously to get to P7, we're talking about 9 Titans. Okay, well, let's say I get a value of 4 Prestige Ice Titans to put into my Oceanus or my Crystallis or whoever the fuck new ice meta is, rather than him sitting on the shelf and I bust him out once a month for Assault.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't. Tech's been gone for a long time for me.
And like part of the reason you only use Toe Tech for Assault is because of the amount of troops that you kill with. So like on a he only gets Omega Imperials if he kills something, right? Well, in a normal match, in a normal battle on an island or a garrison, how many troops are there to kill, right? But Assault, you're getting wave after wave after wave. So by the end of it, you have 25 fucking Omegas on the map. It's a beautiful situation, but that's a very it's a very niche situation for him to be used.
Like you said, you can get rid of him and put him into a newer Ice Titan, and you can use something that's relevant still, like hell, and you could still throw down 40 skeletons.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. Like it's not like I don't have a P7 Hell or a nice Sekhmet P7. There are other options I can use. It's just Toe Tech is the most effective. However, I'll use my P7 Hell instead of my Toe Tech and put that bitch into something else, like an Oceanus or whoever else, because it's literally the only time I use Toe Tech. Like, but it circles back around to the point, like how many people have a P7 Hachi or a P10 Hachi that got revamped from the new synergy skill and keep him on an island because, hey, it takes 3 minutes to beat. Like, no problem. Out of the Gods of War, that's the only fucking Titan you want to have. That's it. You don't want a Tengu. You don't want a fucking Toe Tech. You want an island defender. You want Hachi.
I've still got the new Hachi, and he's a level 1. I haven't done nothing with him. He just have him sitting there.
The old one.
Well, and that's fine. And we're talking about Gods of War. It could be like look at Gaia, right? Even Gaia with the new Synergy Relic and the Scorpion. I mean, Gaia's a piece of shit. But 6 ways from Sunday. I'm sorry, folks. Gaia's a piece of shit. And don't tell me like, oh, she doesn't have range resist. That's not what Gaia's for. Gaia's for melee. Gaia in melee right now is still a piece of shit. So, you know, like look at Polo, Churro, House, all these bitches with P10 Gaias. That shit's gonna collect dust forever. What are you gonna fucking do with that shit? Nothing.
Yeah, I haven't used Gaia forever.
No, it's impossible to use, bro. You have the perfect relic setup. You have all the relics. You have the Scorpion. You have the Synergy thingamajigger. You still fucking can't take that out in the modern day game that we play and have it be of any use. It's not gonna fucking happen.
Oh, I agree. It's pretty worthless.
So yeah, we need the Prestige. Point of the story is Prestige is the next issue to be addressed for sure.
Goliaths are just too slow.
Well, and the other part about that problem is that the Dragon Slayers, their buffs or debuffs came from the Titan's aura. And when your corrupted Goliaths are being summoned way the fuck outside the aura, okay, well, what's the fucking point?
Corrupted Goliaths move quick though.
Yeah, and I mean, back in the day, great Rostam killer, Necromancer, or whoever the fuck that was, Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, so big. Those big fucking bastards should have a lot more damage than that.
Yeah.
Big freaking huge dudes. Then they doink. It's like the fuckers out there hitting them with his fucking purse.
Yeah.
Oh, don't go to piercings.
Yeah, because the big thing with Gaia is like you had to fucking get the you had to really focus on the armor piercing.
They got no armor piercing.
Yeah.
They couldn't pierce shit. They couldn't pierce a fucking pillow. Seriously. Just work. God, some of the shit they put out is worthless. I hope you're listening. Freaking worthless. No, I don't want to pull no more pole axes.
Hey, speaking of Are You Listening, I haven't been on a lot of streams, but re-listening or been in chat because I've been kind of busy. Dude, what? I smoking, bro. He got everybody hyped up saying that Vintage is getting his own relic. I'm like, are you fucking high?
That right there?
He's saying as it's all the internet.
No. They're throwing shade at him. I told you what they're doing.
Yeah, dude. House and I are on the same page. Like, are you fucking high? You think
Just dangling the carrot.
No, dude.
They're throwing shade at him.
Yeah,
You
dude.
can tell.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, you want to talk a bunch of shit? Here we are. We're going to throw some shade at you.
Yeah, I was listening to Zalon's stream, and he's like, hey, this is so cool. Vintage gets its own relic. I'm like, whoa, bro. What world do you live in where you think the developers like Vintage? Like, I don't understand.
That's a shade throw right there.
Yeah, dude. 100%. Like, no fucking...
Just like a sneaky little back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the best part about it, and the best part about it is like people don't realize that event is a casino pull event, which he fucking hates, right? So I'm like,
that's why they done it on that one.
100%.
That's what I said. That's why they're throwing shade.
Yeah. And so they're like, oh yeah, congratulations, Vintage. I was like, you guys better shut the fuck up. You don't even know what's about to go down right now. Like you thought Vintage was crying about not getting a test account? You just wait till they put the finest Vintage relic in a casino pull. I can't wait for that fucking stream.
Well, he said nobody's rang him yet anyway.
Yeah, weird. Oh, wonder why.
Can't wait.
I mean, I love Zalon for being like an optimist, but I was like, dude, you are a little out of touch with that one.
I think it's awesome.
Well, it's gonna be. Well, in the back of my mind, before Zalon did his stream, I was like, oh my god, I can't wait for Vintage to do these little pieces of shit video, you know. Because I thought everybody was on the same page, like, this is a casino event. He's not getting a test account ever. And then Zalon was like, congratulations! I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, these guys listen. They know what's going on.
Yeah, they're like, really? You want to threaten to quit the game if you don't get a test account? Okay, not only are we not going to give it to you, we're going to shit on you with a fucking finest Vintage wine thingamajigger and a casino pull. I was like, oh my god. Super shady.
Obviously, listen, that's why we got all these changes and
They do. You know what? I'd have to agree. They have started to listen.
They've always been listening. It's their choice if they want to act on what they hear or not.
It's like saying, it's Lord of the Fly if he's listening.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Forget it, like Fly.
Dude, somebody House, did you hear that somebody said that Fly retired?
I don't pay attention to that guy.
Somebody told me that he's done. I was like, no fucking way.
Stop giving us false hopes.
I swear to God, that's what somebody said.
The
Unemployment run out?
oh, no,
the COVID money ran out. Okay.
Bob's kicked him out of the basement.
Oh goodness, I'm gonna miss the little fucker. I'm gonna miss him.
Like 3 smashed kneecaps.
Just wondering. Yeah, I don't know.
You didn't hear that. It was just me. All right.
No, I don't. You know what? I quit paying attention to that guy a long time ago.
Yeah, I did.
Shut up, House. Don't act like you don't love it. Shut the fuck up.
No, but honestly, I quit paying attention to him. I was just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, there's just something wrong with him, so I couldn't.
When you end up getting an argument for everything you say, you think he's just not reading it right, or he's not getting the gist. His brain isn't wired up the same.
Yeah. I think something was wrong with him. So I kind of, at one point I kind of felt bad.
Well,
so
and maybe that's why he's not around anymore. Is that he wasn't getting the attention that he used to, so he just kind of fucking gave up. I don't know.
That might be true, or he might have switched medications or something.
Motley afflicted.
Seriously, I know a lot of those people that supposed to take medication, they don't want to do it.
Right.
Oh, no.
Right.
Yeah, I mean you have to force them to do it, or what? So maybe I don't know.
Well, I guess one less thing to worry about in DOT. Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't worried in the first place.
Speaker face.
What the hell? What is this?
Vixia.
Oh, it's a Vixia, huh? Oh, those ice archers are the coolest thing in the game.
I know, dude. I like to just watch it. It doesn't do any damage. Yeah.
No, but they're really cool.
Yeah, they're pretty.
This battle you're doing now, Chance?
Lycan versus Vixia.
With the scorch marks all down the middle, down to the pillars.
Say that again, buddy.
That looks like a dragon, like where the dragons have come and landed, they're scorched and all that.
Oh, right. Yeah, I see what you're saying there. Okay. Yeah,
There's a few ones like that. That's why I'm wondering if you ever would bring the dragons in.
Yeah, a little runway for the dragons. Yeah. Time will tell. I mean, yeah, we haven't had raid boss forever. I mean, and then Zalon's always advocating that they're doing new events coming up soon. So you never know.
We're getting raid boss back. We're getting Throne Wars back.
Yeah.
Hey, you can guarantee they won't give you that back because you and Vintage have been asking for it.
Oh, not us. A lot of people. Well, us, but a lot of people.
I think the majority of the community wants Throne Wars to come back. I wouldn't pin it on a couple of YouTubers. I would say like 85% of the community wants it back, and I would say out of the people who retired from the game or quit the game or rage quit the game, 45% of those people would come back for it. I think Throne Wars was very attractive. But
there's 85% of the players now don't even know what Throne Wars was.
I don't know about. Well, I guess yeah. I guess I'm kind of old school like that. Yeah, you might be right. But I don't know. If you look into it,
I've been playing for years and I never saw it until Solon and that was on about it a few weeks ago.
How long have you been playing, Speaker Face?
4 or 5 years.
Oh, okay. So yeah, right when So me too. When we were little baby DOT guys, that was a thing.
Oh, no. So once I got here about you, would have.
I was like a level 29 in playing Throne Wars. I was like, maybe 27. I was in Legends.
You got me in Legends, haven't you?
I was in Legends. I was like a 27 or level 29 playing Throne Wars. I couldn't really hit much.
What was your troop level, House? Do you remember?
Oh, dude, they weren't high. Maybe I don't remember, dude. 17 maybe.
I was lower than you. I was like fucking. I was a baby. I was like 12, 13, 14. Yeah.
It was worthless for me to be up there because it could. But I remember looking up and I believe like
troop size. I thought you meant years old.
Those guys like Events R Us or whatever it was. I think it was Events R Us at the time. But I remember seeing Vintage up there, but he was like the big guy.
Well, yeah, because a lot of people who came on, I mean, we're talking like at the beginning, like 2015 beta. Those people really enjoyed Throne Wars, and let's look at Chef, right? Chef was like upper teen level troops, but like for me, I was like lower teen level troops. So it was interesting, but it wasn't like the end all be all of my world because I was such a little baby in the game.
Dude, I remember going against Chef when he wasn't even in League of Gods. His alliance name was like Motown Philly or something. I swear to God, ask him. It was his own alliance.
No, I believe you. It's just, I mean, this is so fucking forever ago. But yeah.
Boys, did I miss the epic rant already? I'm sorry, Chansey.
Ice, which rant? I mean, this is a Chance and House stream, baby. We're always going off about some shit.
Rant all day, baby. All day, every day.
Yeah, it's a Sunday.
I got a quick pissy rant.
Oh, go!
I hate that freaking anybody can beat your garrison with Lycaon right now if you're not P10 Minerva.
Dude,
it's so frustrating.
Yeah, dude.
I have these little pipsqueak, level 23, 22 castle guys trying to hit my garrison for their dailies. It pisses me off.
Ice, I feel you. Like 20 minutes ago on the stream, I went up against a level 25 troop, P5 Minerva. I still had 2 Skellies to drop, and I had 2 Terrors to drop, and I just fucking won out of nowhere. I mean, Lycaon's ridiculous.
Lycaon's ridiculous.
It's leveled the playing field a bit, haven't you?
So here's the other one I've learned with Lycaon. Is that if you overwhelm the power scale, you can beat Kronos. So, like, if you hold off your troops till the end, those Twilight troops?
Yeah.
If you drop them, it really does. I mean, if he has a few Goliaths left, overwhelm the scale and you'll get an automatic win because they're so freaking powerful.
Yeah, dude, I've been telling people, like, in the alphabet, S before T, Skellies before Terrors. Drop your Skellies. Let everybody congeal around the Skellies, and then and we're talking like high level garrisons. And then you drop your Terrors, and I mean shit just goes away. It disappears.
So crazy.
Yeah, because
mine's broke.
No, House, you're just House, you're not using it right. You drop all your shit right away. That's your problem.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it fucking is. I saw you fucking play.
Yes, it effing is.
Hey, that's not true.
Bullshit.
That's true.
You don't even know.
Mine is broken.
That's bullshit. Shut the fuck up, House.
Every once in a while, you get Titans that are broken. Mine's broken. You guys got one that works. Mine's broke.
Oh my!
It's not as advertised though. House, the numbers that are supposed to be a part of Lycaon are not accurate. I think they're more accurate in Kronos' archers. That's how it shows up. But there's just not like if Kronos dropped, or not Kronos, sorry, Dion. If Dion dropped 6 of those archers, he'd be so freaking like dominant. It'd be unbelievable.
He's pretty OP.
Yeah, I'm at P1. I don't have the muscle, dude, to go beyond P1 with him though. I just don't want to waste that much stuff.
I can beat everything to P10 with the P1. With
really?
P1. Yep, I was taking down P9, P7, P8 Minervas.
What's your Sure. Well, he has. What's your archers? Or what's your troop count? What are you doing? Are you doing mostly archers? Are you running spearmen?
Well, I'm using all spearmen up front, like half spearmen and then half archers.
I just don't have level 25 archers is the issue.
Yeah,
mine only 21.
Yeah, see, I got 25.
Yeah. So I think just that chip damage of those level 25 probably do the difference.
Oh, well, I'm getting some massive damage out of them. Plus, I'm getting credit 3 times a hit.
What's your build you're using?
It's in the build room on
Oh, it is
on dragons. Yeah, on the champion builds. You can check it out.
Champ build.
Yeah. Ed, but I watched Ed with the P4 Dionysus take down a P10 Minerva.
Dude. So, I mean, Dion is what Lycaon should have been, I think, in some ways. If they had a Void, like Archer, how dope would that be?
It's like poison or Void arrows. That would be cool.
Yeah, that's what needs to happen next. Coming at it. So.
Yeah.
I apologize for everybody watching the stream. I said I wouldn't do this again. I'm attacking an Oceanus. Give me 3.5 minutes. I apologize.
Dude, they freaking hate attacking Oceanus. My goodness.
Go make a cup of tea.
Yeah, no shit. I was like, should I go have a cigarette? I mean, fucking Jesus.
It's so freaking annoying.
Where's Pisces? I haven't heard of him for a few weeks.
I don't know what happened to him.
I think he got a job. Just kidding.
Pisces is he goes in and out. He'll be back eventually.
See Shayar, come on, buddy.
Little Reese's Pieces.
Might have got a job.
Bullshit.
He did not.
Bullshit.
Sure and I are talking about that. I'm like, dude, yeah, our life coaching just did not work. It did not work with old Pisces. It's what we do for a living, but it doesn't work. He was the ultimate.
Between you two, you guys fucking failed.
We're bad parents. We're loser parents.
We listened to there was on that stream. I listened to 3 hours of that. It was like free advice.
I know, dude. He doesn't realize how much we could charge for that stuff.
Yeah, no shit.
No clue.
So next time you see him, you better let him know. You know what?
I do leadership coaching stuff, and I'm in the sauna, this gym I'm a part of, and I mean, you just meet the craziest people there. I mean, some of these dudes are so freaking wealthy. Well, some of these kids are trust fund kids, and like they're just living off mom and dad, and it's so funny, like watching them talk about their ideas. So one guy was telling me about how he's like trying to become big in the marijuana industry and all this stuff. I just got so fed up with it. I'm like, listen, man, your plan's not going to work. Here's what you need to do if you want to be successful in your industry. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm giving a freaking pothead advice on how to run his pot business. What does this come to?
I just know
I don't know, sad man. These.
Don't get me down the next gen, the Gen Z combo. We won't go there. We'll keep it on DOT rants. DOT rants today, baby.
Yeah, don't go down.
Level 23 castles breaking your open unless you have P10 Minerva. So frustrating.
That's because That's because the troops that drop, Gary, get 25, right?
Yeah. So I mean, they're getting the actual power levels. I'm not a fan of that personally. They're getting these 25 troops. I mean,
your cat's locked in, chances of it.
What's that, buddy?
Your cat's locked in on this battle because he won't.
And his looks like they're. Hey, Ice, I don't think that Russian team should have messed with.
That's it.
Oh my gosh, you guys
should have pissed Sage off, huh?
No way, man, dude. Sage is so freaking ruthless. I mean, you guys are technically the new League of Gods in many ways. I mean, you're rolling like they did.
Dude, what the fuck? All right, so like without I hopefully I'm not House, stop me if I'm getting too into it with the alliance, but like I don't give a fuck why somebody says go get him. But like, who pissed Sage off? Well, what the fuck was this one about?
The guy talked shit to him.
Oh, did he?
Did he really? House, are you on right now? Are you? Can you hit a Garrison for me, House?
Not on. I'm watching.
Speaker face. You're not in Dragons, are you?
Chance, were you talking about from a couple days ago?
Yeah, there we go. Nitro. Nitro in the off.
Hey, there's Nitro.
Yeah, so
Nitro,
basically...
can you hit it real quick? Can you hit a Garrison for me, Nitro? This guy.
But I can. Let me just finish this and I can jump in game. So, yeah. It basically just came down to, the niceties of war. We're trying to be nice and stay away from things. And then, people started messing with us and we kindly said, you're already fighting against one team. Why are you trying to start shit with us, right? And then the guy basically called names, which there was no name calling. And somebody was stripped because of it, and that just escalated to like, all right, you want to play games? We'll play games.
There we go.
They've only dropped 9 spots.
Well, and
they've been balled and bubbled this entire season so far since we started. I mean, they've had no chance.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because it started, I don't know, 2-3 days ago. I would say 3, maybe 4 days ago by now. And, I mean, if you're listening, I mean, I get it. House and I have, like, 100 subscribers. We usually get, like, 200 or 300 views. But, dude, I swear to God, there's basically nobody. I don't care if you're Legends or Masters. Like, if you do an officer wrong or you start war, like it's not going to go well for you.
Man, I got 118 subscribers. I got 2 more.
Well, you're
last
crushing.
week.
But like, no, in all seriousness,
guys, we're building.
I'm
Did we make a blog yet?
But no, in all seriousness, I mean, if you look, like, I don't know, I don't give a shit. People are like, oh, are you Master Server 1, Server 3? Like, okay, go fuck yourselves. I'm telling you, we're 400,000 ahead of the second place alliance. And, like, we've been in Legends before. We have the capability, I mean, quite frankly, I feel, to get $1 billion if everybody did their job. I mean, look at like little Chance, little piece of shit Chance who can't get any VP to save his life, right? I have 14 million VP. That's outrageous.
Do you?
Wait a minute, back up. Are you beating Shigong's ass?
Who's Shigong?
Oh, poor Shigong.
Well, oh, I know, House. You're talking about Shigong Delta, right? Okay. All right, everybody. Okay, everybody.
You just tried to tempt Qigong to come on. And
No, that's
Poor
fine.
Qigong.
No, let's have a conversation. All right, so go ahead and look at my screen. War Raider Dragon members.
Don't go showing us members.
Yeah, we can show members. It's public information, dipshit. All right, so 14 million. Chance WRK with a little star. Okay.
Whatever.
Hold on, give me a second. It's going to take a while. I got to scroll all the way down here. Hold on. Oh, there he is. 8 million. Shigong Delta. He must be a mercenary. I don't know if he's War Raider cunts or not. Shigong Delta. Yeah.
Cal, Nitro. I thought you were moving.
Entities below you,
Well, and Nitrum, okay, so, and here's the thing about Nitrum. Nitrum can do 40 or 50 million without blinking an eye, right? Let's go to...
It's so crazy.
Well, let's go to the leaderboard here. 700,000. Rank 2 is 300,000. Let's go left. 70 million VP for rank 1. What the fuck? 70 million.
Is this in global? Global, you mean?
Yeah, dude, remember how, like, last week Vintage was like, yeah, I got second place because I got 50. And Nitrum's like, yeah, I'm like 1 or 2 because I got 50 million. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but, like, to get top 4, you have to be at 52 million this week. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. I think it's if you fall in the right league. Honestly, our league this week is a perfect one to get a crap ton of VP because there's so many bonus casts.
So wait a minute, who's that in? Is that that group? They merged with somebody, correct?
Who are you talking about?
They messed up. He's got three in the top.
Yeah, and they merged with somebody.
What
know who
about
that
AE
is?
Summit?
They had to merge with somebody.
The In Alliance.
Yeah. So what's the top alliance?
Oh, it's New Order. It's New Order.
So what's the top alliance, Chance?
New Order.
Order. So they.
Oh no, not. It's not. No, not's number 5. That's the In.
So that's new because I've never seen them.
Yeah,
No, they are. Nitro knows of them. I got almost went over there.
Yeah. The top 3 teams are very familiar people to see. New Order, VPJP, the Japanese team, and then the Cunts at 3. So.
But no, not is not new.
Correct. Yeah. No, that is Noct is not a new team. No, that's correct.
I guess they're one of our rivals. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't get along with them from what Val told me.
Yeah. Well, but and the point being is that, you know, the dynamics of who we get along with and who we don't has changed significantly over the last 3 months because even if you don't get along with us, you're going to respect us and not start shit. Like, look at League of Gods. They changed their name to Retired Gods or whatever the fuck. Or who was that, House? They changed their name to the Retired.
Well, I think we just had Fear None and Vikings in Legends a couple weeks ago, right? And we finished first.
Yeah, I mean, point being is, like, nobody, like, this is a very, very fucking, Nitrum, Raw, Crazy Girl, Extinction. Extinction has been doing 20 million ever since he was on NTG, and NTG didn't give a shit that Extinction did 20 million VP. That's the reason he's appreciated on War Raiders. He found a fucking home where it's like, hey, if you're going to do 20 million VP a week, you might as well be on a fucking war team. I mean,
I don't think NTG is just there.
Yeah, dude, you think Val and whoever the fuck appreciated him doing 20 million VP? Fuck no.
No, back up.
Ed Laura, Red Guy.
You just called Val D again.
Or whatever the fuck. Anyway, you know what I fucking meant. Hellboy. Yeah, Shun Long's always up there. AB, obviously.
What about did Crazy Joker retire?
Joker's here.
Crazy Joker.
Hey, who's that Ed Laura guy?
Laura.
And Vintage is...
I don't know if you heard this, Chauncey, but Ed Laura, Darth Shigon, and I are all hanging out next month.
I am aware. You guys, little Cali boys.
Cali boy party, but House said no. He's not even going to be our designated driver.
Well, House can't drink hard liquor, so he's not a fucking option.
Already told him this.
But he was in our spirit. We're in our heart, House. In our heart.
I said that. I said I can't drink hard liquor. That's just too much for me.
No, House can drink hard liquor. Michelle says you will not drink hard liquor.
No, dude, I got put on. She put me on restriction. You got to do what the old lady says. Otherwise, you end up.
The old House says.
Otherwise, you end up in divorce.
House likes to seem like he's the big dick player, just like I do. But but like Michelle, Oscar and Michelle run our fucking lives.
Yeah, we've already been over this.
Oh, okay, all right. Sorry to recap. I apologize.
Me and you hashed this out a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. 22.
It doesn't matter.
22,000 Tarhoons. Let's fucking go.
Come on, Tarhoons. Tarons.
Fuse my Tarons into.
Plus, I love you, dude. I love that you're as ruthless as Chance is and I am with, like, fusing our Titans. Dude, if they're freaking boring to play with and they're not relevant, why keep the XP just chilling?
Oh, it's just, you don't use them. They just sit there.
No, they just sit there and do nothing. What am I going to look at them when I'm happy or down one day? No thanks. Oh,
I do.
Titans. Look how neat.
Yeah. The only thing I
freaking lame.
The only thing I do miss is the stupid ass freaking Pantheon relics.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking that bothers me so much. Fucking
I'm so mad, dude. I would have kept all those Titans if they mattered. And I held on to all those stupid Minotaurs and all the different Tars for so long. And you finally and just Minotaur matters? The oldest of all of them actually matters?
Dude, that's ice. That's half the frustration. You know what the other half of the frustration of not getting the relics is fucking Zalon and Shigang being like, I told you so. I told you so.
I told you being lame was
You guys should have totally.
If you guys would have listened, I wouldn't have to keep telling you I told you so.
Oh
man.
my fucking god.
It's like, we're gonna sit there and play daddy to you guys.
Oh, here we go.
Daddy.
No.
Father Shigang.
Yeah, you should have kept your Arya and your Urkon from 4 years ago, you dumb fucks. Fuck you, Shigang.
Hey man, you know what? It's just because you guys aren't. I know you don't like it because you guys want to spend money. That's fine, dude. But if you're a grinder, you need to hold on to all of them because you never know who's going to be the 1.4 boost.
Oh, here we go. 1.4 boost. 1.4. Okay. My name's Shigong, and I don't know what prestige food is.
As you said, beating Shigong's ass by 10 million VP, his ears perked up. It's like a hunting dog. All right.
Well, you know what? He has like a couple months worth of catch up on. So I gotta let him have at least a week or two here or there, man. I just like farming VP this week. I was too busy.
Darth, I just can't wait that when these new Divine Titans are worse than Nephilinus and Growthern, and you have to buy them.
You probably would. You probably would, dude. You know what? To be totally honest, though, dude, I'm so tired right now of fucking grinding every goddamn day. So,
Mad Darth.
So what I want to do, dude, is even if these things fucking suck, I'm still gonna buy them. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like the Nephilinus show, dude. Just play with them, and just do stuff with that. I mean, I'll still be playing the game, but I'm not gonna be grinding the level I am, dude. I mean, what's it really fucking accomplishing? Nothing.
Well, dude, and Shigang, you know what?
If
You've been hanging out with Prometeo.
I'm having more fun with fucking COD Mobile right now than I am with this right now, dude.
I'll tell you what, if they suck, you better come out and make the best video. Just lay into them. I saved all these divine gems, and these titans suck.
No, but Shigang. Shigang. Let on a positive note, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the reality of what if you are in the position you are at. You have you're a Zalon, you're a Shigang, you're a collector. You have all this shit laying around. What if the DG Titans aren't good? Let's say they're not bad, but they're not good. And you know that the next meta, there's going to be better attackers and defenders. Doesn't that just make you feel like, isn't that a weight off your shoulders, a weight off your chest to realize that in the next meta, you can start dumping your shit to P10ing the next meta? Wouldn't that make you happy?
No, it would make me happy in the sense that, I'm not going to sit there and keep holding all this space. Like I said, you get to a point where you just want to enjoy the game for a bit, and that's where I'm at right now. I just want to kind of go on cruise control, just kind of hit there and play. I don't, like I said, man, I don't want to log in nonstop every freaking half hour to collect VP and then what, to raid the same fucking castles every second day, dude? For what? I mean, seriously, what does it accomplish?
Yeah.
Well,
I think either way,
I'm gonna buy and level up, and it's like,
I think either way, you're in a beautiful position. Like you're gonna be the master of the DG Titans, or the next meta, you're gonna be the P7, P10 of every single one of those guys. I think you're I think you're in a beautiful position. I really do.
Darth, I think the problem is I like you too much, and I actually want these Titans to be good, just because I don't want to see you mad. You're too likable. I love it when all the other tool bags like waste their DGs and stuff on this stuff. I'm like, not Darth. Let Darth get a win.
Yeah, but Ice. My fear is that they are going to be really good, and everybody's going to dump their shit into them, and then everybody always likes to use like Life Spark, right? Okay, what happened after Life Spark? Zabava came out, and Zabava was the next big attacker. So like my fear is that yes, they will be amazing, but then the next meta is going to it's going to supersede that, and then everybody's going to lose their fucking shit again.
I think they missed it so bad. No, I think
Growther. But I think they fucked that up with fucking Zababa. I think that was supposed to be probably one of the last Titans to come out in the Dragons. They put that out first. They completely fucked that up. That was some intern, some guy wearing braces and a fucking hat with a little propeller on the top.
First of all, I wear braces and I love my propeller hat, so I'm offended. But anyway.
Yeah, but you know, I just they fucked that all up. All
right, you guys are in charge. I gotta have a cigarette. I'll be right back.
Here we go.
Cigarette time. All right, Darth, where you at on this event, buddy?
I'm almost done, dude. I'm almost done. I'm at a little over 28.
Hey, you what level is your Dion at now?
41.
Fun, right? He's a fun type to play with.
No, this is. I actually enjoy him playing with this one.
Oh, it's cool, dude. I mean, he can definitely take a lot. He can definitely hit above his weight. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he really is a good reskill. He's not hell, but he's good.
He's a attacker, like I said. I mean, he's worth playing with for sure. And you can do a lot with him, and I think there's definitely a lot of strategy you can do. I'm like, the more I play with him, the more I'm like, okay, if I was fighting someone harder here, I would do this or do that. Timing issues, you know. So yeah, I mean, he makes it interesting. He's a good reskill.
So
I liked him when he first came out. The first time he came out too, because I always liked Militia Titans. That's what I was hoping. I was hoping for a offensive corrupted Militia Titan. We never got one.
I know, dude. I thought that would be this, man. I am disappointed there's not corrupted.
So if you use half spearmen and half archers, that's the way I'm using it, because these spearmen get extra damage, like you were saying the other night.
They're so freaking strong, aren't they?
They get some massive damage out compared to normal.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they're stronger than the militia.
Yeah. So so I use it up front for the meat shield and let the archers do their thing, but pretty cool.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, being able to place somewhere you want, all that stuff's great. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's got a lot of stuff going for him. Just gotta make sure you watch those archers and get them out of the line of fire stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
oh yeah, when things drop on them, they die.
You know the one thing I hate that they did is the automatic dropping the troops and not letting me place them. That's the one thing that bugs me the most. It's just like on that Alethean pendant, that soul term. Right at the beginning, the archers dropped. Why not let me drop those where I want, like at the battle or something?
That's right.
It's just it drives me crazy. I don't know what's going on with these guys.
House, you don't even know.
Yeah, it's coming. Well, you know what? Anymore, I kind of just run through things up to the weekend, and then on the weekend, I just kind of cruise. I don't play much on the weekends because I'm kind of getting slowly ground down.
Burnt out, man. I feel you.
Yeah, from the event.
Just from everything. I don't just like that. I don't like getting in on my lands every 45 minutes to collect.
No, it's obnoxious, dude. It's so obnoxious, isn't it?
It's been a slow week this week, though, compared to other weeks. They've been cramming events and haven't they?
I give more things to like someone like Nitrum. Dude, 40 million VP. You know how much you have to raid and have your lands come? Oh man.
Yeah, and I thought about that because I have to start a real job here soon, and I thought I might have to have a conversation with Val and Sage. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to have my alarm go off every 45 minutes at fucking work. And by the way, a car deal, if you're actually sitting down with somebody, takes like 3-4 hours. So you're telling me I have to
did you really? Are you really selling cars?
Yeah, I start here in a couple weeks, but like the point being is...
Yeah, I thought House was joking. That's awesome.
Fucking A, I told you he's selling Ford probes.
I told you he was.
Well, it's not for sure that it's going to be Fords, because I'm kind of I'm soliciting myself to other dealerships to see if I can get more money other places, but I am going back to selling cars, which is a very easy job. But if it's 3 to 4 hours to sell a car, that means that my alarm goes off 5 times when I'm with a customer to like click my little lands to collect shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's going to be okay with my job.
Dude,
No way. Not if you're in the middle with the customer.
Oh, well, even like,
you know
like my like for example with me, I mean, yeah, it's not interfering with my job, but doing that kind of farming interferes with my relationship with my wife. I mean, it always seems to happen too. Like when she's most mad at me, I was like, oh, there's my alarm. Like, crap, I gotta get this freaking crap, dude. You know, because
Wait a minute. You guys set alarms?
Fuck.
Oh,
That's the VP world.
No, there's no fucking way. I'm not setting shit. If you take my land, I'm taking them back from somebody else. I'm taking them back. I'm just brute force. I don't give a shit. I'm taking from anybody.
Well,
it don't matter. You know what I've noticed from like like spot 20 down in any league, you can steal their lands and just bully them. Like I just take it from this level 23. What are you gonna do about it? You take that land back? I take 3 and then I hit your castle. Then usually that works. They're usually like, yeah, I'm not gonna screw it. Go ahead, have my lands. Go ahead, take the wife. Do whatever.
And I completely understand, but there is a balance to farming and raiding. And for me, I can't. I don't have the time to raid as much as you do, and so I have to balance it with farming. Otherwise, I can't be where I need to be for 14 million a week to stay in Dragons, which is super depressing because that's what I want. But I just don't know if that's going to be a reality in the future.
Okay, well you're gonna have to either sell probes, or play the game.
You're so stupid.
I heard Sage can be bought off cheaper.
Oh, here we fucking go.
See, now that would be something to be cool for builders to be able to do, like useless builders we have. Once you hit max level, you can like set them to automatically collect stuff from your land.
Oh my goodness, dude. That is a brilliant idea. People would buy freaking builders if they could collect your VP.
What do you mean buy them? I got 5 of them standing around doing nothing. They look like Caltrans.
But you know all those people would buy 15 of them.
Wow, that's a good idea. Yeah, she gone. Good idea.
That garrison's closed for you.
There's Nitrum. He's got his set.
Nitrum, did you do it with Hell?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Hell can take down every single Kronos out there in about 3 minutes, maybe 4. Depends on how tough it is.
Ooh, speaking of which, Nitrum.
I barely could not beat him with Lycaon, and that was the issue.
Nitrum, can you see my screen?
No.
To the legs?
Okay, well, so
look at it right now, though.
So my question is, I have a P4 Kronos on defense, right? My question to you is, how much longer would it benefit me to take it to 7 or no?
For your Kronos?
Yeah, on my garrison, it's P4, very nice build. If I took it to 7, would it be worth it, or should I hold on to my Earth prestige food?
Well, how much Earth prestige food do you have?
All right, hold on, let me check.
The other thing, yeah, Cronus is great. I think Cronus is a great build for a Titan. But the last Earth meta guy we had was a attacker, so that was with Goliath, which was Gaia. Since then, they haven't done one in my. So when they go by alternating, then I would imagine the next one's going to be another Earth Defender. And this, I mean, Kronos is really good, but can you imagine a meta version of Kronos, like in the meta that is a Defender?
That's true.
So if I took it to 7, I am all out of Earth prestige food. So hold on to
Hold on to it.
Okay.
I mean, and also I look at it like this too, like, you know, we went to war with 2 or 3 different teams this past week, but we had no issues like defending ourselves.
Right.
You know, if it was like my Lycan is only P0. I have not upgraded my Lycan yet because I'm like, well, I don't need to right now. Like, I'm closing these people's garrisons with hell. I'm taking whatever land I want to take. Why waste prestige food at all if I'm not in like a major war where I really need to put in some work, you know? So that's how I feel about like Kronos. Like, my Kronos is only P1. And because it's still a pain in the ass, even at P1 versus P7, it's still a pain in the ass. It has a very large health pool, super easy to max out on the stats, and you throw in some damage on there, he's good, you know? Now, if I was in a war where everybody has a Lycan and they're closing my Minerva within 2 minutes every single time, oh yeah, I'll probably end up just P10ing my Cronus. Nah, probably not P10, P7. I would P7 my Cronus, but we're not in that situation. Until we're in the situation, I recommend not just holding off until next Meta Titan. That's a Earth Titan.
Okay.
And then also, you think next week too is the Meta Defender most likely because they just came out with an attacker last one, which was Lycan. So we're going to have another Meta Defender coming out next week. So think about that too.
So Hyperion is the Defender.
Oh, see, the thing is, they've been alternating every other Meta Titan as Defender, offense, defense, offense, defense, offense. The last one was offense, which is Lycan. So if they go with that track record, which they have been for the past like 9 months now, then it should be a Defender.
Okay. Well, Nitram, just so you know then, in that case, Zalon can't do anything till like late night on Tuesday. But Solja from 12 o'clock our time till 2 o'clock our time is going to be able to throw that on the garrison.
Oh, wait, on Tuesday or Wednesday?
Tuesday.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is that the fire? Is this the one that was supposed to be fire?
Right.
Oh man, I bet you it's like if they have to me, my favorite troop in the game is Corrupted Grenadiers. I think they are a phenomenal because the health pool those fucking things have is insane, and their damage output is just as insane. So if they have anything with Corrupted Grenadiers on it, that's a defender, I think it's going to be wicked.
I think they're going to have some kind of Epsilon version of the Grenadiers.
That'd be pretty cool
Twilight
too.
Deal.
I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's going to be something. I don't know, but I think it's going to be an Epsilon type unit.
All right. Well,
at this point, it comes down to anything that can drop troops. It's going to be good.
Okay. Yeah. So you heard it here, folks. Noon Central Time till 2 o'clock Central Time. We'll be able to fuck around with Solja's account, and then that night, about 7 hours later, Zalon will be able to put it on his.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Because Soldier was saying, like, if it's a defensive Titan, I can throw it on in the afternoon. But if it's an attacker, I can't because my boss follows my channel. So I can't.
Oh, he does not.
You know, I swear that's.
Are you serious?
No, yeah, and he sent me a screenshot of like his schedule. He's like, dude, no, seriously, I cannot do it till if it's an attacker, I can't do it till 7 o'clock at night. But if it's a defender, I can do it from noon to 2 o'clock your time.
So funny.
Yeah. So, okay, House, the next time we're going to stream is Tuesday afternoon, and we're going to fuck up Solja's test account.
Garrison.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which is going to be the Titan to go against this one. You know, what's the answer?
Yeah.
It'll be if the Meta Infiltrator comes out. Watch. A Meta Infiltrator against things will be crazy.
I want a freaking Infiltrator Defender, dude. I want it just to mix things up. I think that'd be
a raid boss, right? A raid boss
crazy, dude. Yeah, dude, freaking awesome. Like, give him like a like some kind of like immunity to crowd control stuff. So he's just running around the freaking field, just massacring your army, and like you're just like, okay, I dropped this guy, dude.
That would actually be fun. It would be the Dawn of Titans.
Well, I think that Lycan is still okay, so Hell isn't gonna do it against so you look at what can be to Tarhoons. If corrupted troops are the shit, Hell can kind of struggle because the Skelly drops can kind of get eaten up, but Lycan I think is still gonna be the answer. Call me crazy.
Some ways, you're right.
Because Lycan, it's not just that. Now I guess I should be more specific. P7, when you drop a Skelly, you get 2 of the special troops on top of it, and then you drop a terror spell which debuffs all the troops and makes them run around. I still think Lycan is going to be the most valuable guy. I don't think that a Dionysus is going to be able to handle a fire defensive titan as well as Lycan.
Not if that Gren Fire comes in. There's
Yeah.
no way. You have to be melee combat.
Yeah.
So, though, right? Those corrupted grenadiers are melee combat.
Well, but
That's true, huh?
but that's what you do though with Lycan. Well, okay, so yeah, I guess you could, with Dionysus you could use the spearmen and a militia to drop on that shit. I guess, yeah. But just the debuffs of the Skelly spells after you drop the other shit is just so intense. I still think Lycan is the best attacker. I mean, I get Hell's more specific for a Chronos, but all around, I still think Lycan is the better guy versus a Dionysus attacker. Quite frankly.
It's fun though. Dion's definitely fun.
Well, yeah. I mean, and Dion is no joke. Don't get me wrong. Who doesn't love a Dionysus revamped? Especially Lycan, it's P7 is the sweet spot. I mean, let's take P10 off the table. Obviously, P10 is the shit.
For me, the P10 stuff is just not worth it.
Right. Yeah. So let's take
Titans,
right. So let's take P10 off the table. Lycan, the sweet spot is P7. I like how Dionysus, the sweet spot is P4. That is a cool thing.
That's true. True that.
Oh, and dude, speaking of Solja, he has obviously he has a test account for Transformers, and
does he have one for them too?
Yeah, and their test accounts are even sweeter, where they can give out so you know how in this game we can, portal stones are a big deal. Their test accounts, they can give out portal stones, and they can give out what else can they do? Oh, if they're missing a relic or something essential, they can just request it and they'll get it within the hour.
They have a real SPP program?
Yeah, they have they have
An actual real one?
Yeah, well, they have the coordination with a guy who can within the hour hook them up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and he's like I hope they can do that for Dawn of Titans. I was like, well, why would they need to? They're getting fine. They're getting by without it for the last couple of years. He was like, yeah, facts.
I mean, we are down to one SPP player and a half if you count Soldier.
Right.
Man, dude, it is gone. I mean, Godan's doing nothing now, right?
Yeah, Godan doesn't do anything, and Yuki's another half. Where
that's true. I never really think of Yuki doing it.
Yeah, Yuki. Right. Yeah, Yuki doesn't really at least Solja and Zalan you can communicate with. Whereas Yuki, you have to find him on a server and be like, oh hey, there's Yuki, and then hit his garrison and shit, and then go back and forth with him. But Yuki does not.
Yuki's contribution really is the website. Like that's
he just does not advertise the test account as much as the other two do.
It is a joke hitting Necromancer now to Lacan. Easy it is. That's ridiculous.
But that's all hell to do with Necromancer. I mean, hell takes Necromancer down in about a minute.
I know, but man, this Lacan dude, he just destroys it. It's like, and you don't even lose troops. You know, I go in with three troops. It's just crazy.
Right, and that's the beautiful thing about Lycan and Hell is the troop loss is so minimal that it's like, why would you use an Everder? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Correct. Oh, it's a good roar. Good growl.
Yeah, man, Sundays.
I still don't like fighting Oceanus.
Yeah,
Oceanus is a pain in the butt.
Well, yeah, unless you have a P7 Crystallis, that's gonna suck balls all day.
Crystallis is such a boring Titan to play with, though.
Yeah, but
I saw
Crystallis
you have to walk her in the middle of battle just to get your
Yeah.
So lame.
she makes short work of Oceanus.
See, I like that. I want more of that, dude. Like I said, where we have specific Titans for specific things, so it makes you have a roster that you can play with them and still do stuff. You know, that way you don't end up. I was listening earlier talking about Totec. We obviously use Totec for assault, and if that's all it is, that's all it is. But at least who has that Titan for that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm sure
That's
the
true.
developers want that too. It makes you want to prestige things more. So
Yeah, well, and you
don't
know,
want the game
and
you don't want the game to be one or two Titans. That's not fun.
well, yeah, and piggybacking off of what you're saying, Shigong, I had the choice. I was on a churro stream, and you can chalk it up to drunk Chauncey if you want to. But I was on a churro stream after Crystallis came out, and I was telling Churro how I couldn't take Crystallis to even P4, but I could get my Totec to P7, where the Grenadiers turned into corrupted Grenadiers. And so I was like, you know what? Instead of taking Crystallis to P2 or P3, I'm going to take Totec to P7 to get corrupted Grenadiers for assault. And that's what I fucking did.
It's cool. Like I said,
it is pretty funny because the only reason why I P10 my hell was for assault. That was the only reason.
Yeah, dude. I feel you.
Is my P7? I think it is because I needed space. The same reason why my Chronos is P10 now because I needed space, dude. I ran out of every space everywhere. I was like, man, I gotta level something up to open some space up.
Well, yeah, and I saw your setup. I mean, your Chronos is no joke. I mean, I don't give a fuck if you have a 7 or a 10 Chronos. It's going to be a big dick player. But, dude, a couple of Pantheon relics on your Chronos is going to last you a long fucking time on that garrison.
I heard he actually got a grand.
I got my first green in months, dude. Because I mean, I've only had non-prestige Titans as my defenders, and then of course being on our team, we're always pissing someone off. So I was always an easy target. And you're like, oh, I'll beat this dude at least. You know, it's like, oh, it is what it is. I think someone had a rude awakening, dude, because he all of a sudden went to my castle. I was like, oh crap! I mean, he was there the full 6. I mean, it was there forever. I think I took 3 of his lands. I was kind of chilling. I was like, oh, is this guy ever gonna freaking either win or lose? What's up, dude?
Well, yeah, and dude, I mean, you can't see what you have on your garrison when they attack it. But I mean, what courage? Even if you were a fucking moron, you could have the worst relic setup in the world. A P10 Chronos is still a big dick player.
We didn't try again.
I'm sure he fucking didn't.
They really did a good job with Kronos. I want to P10 mine, but I haven't had a need to. So, but Kronos is one of the best defensive reskills I've seen so far.
Yeah, I had like freaking like 4 of them, like, you know, from before and other little events or whatever they had them and stuff. So I had plenty to help make it easier to P10 him, and that's why it was easy to open space. Otherwise, I wouldn't have wasted a full 18 Titans. I think it cost me like, I don't know, 13 or so to do it.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
You should be getting the Divine Titans coming up here.
Once you be freaking Earth, I'll be like, motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
I can P7. I can P7 an Earth Titan. That's what I'm hoping. Like, hopefully, worst comes to worst, at least I can P7 it. But still, though, son of a bitch.
That might be something for you to work on too. Hopefully, it's a good reskill. I mean, I wish what they would do with the Divine Titans is a whole, because they're usually pretty good, but like have them like, I don't know, the stats increase as the meta changes.
So now that would be cool. That way they kind of stay someplace, stay up at a certain level. Going off that, if you don't mind, it kind of made me think about something else I was thinking about for some time now. Just to make, like, all right, so we have all these reskills, right? We got them, sometimes it kind of hurts to have to, like, I guess in a sense, re-spend, whether it's your time or money or both, to get a Titan the meta. It'd be cool if they allowed it to where we can take some DGs and like maybe like send that Titan to like a temple where they can train and become the new version of themselves.
That would be pretty cool. But you kind of need to do the event anyways to get the Titan, because some of those relics are really freaking nice from the Titans.
Yeah, but we give people choice. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm all about choice. The more choice we can give people, the better.
Yeah, when I hit the battle button, it didn't work, so I had to reopen it.
Yeah, that's freaking like hand bug, dude.
In some ways, Darth, I think that should be the divine conversion. What you said, that's perfect. You take your old Titan and make him a new one.
Yeah.
That would actually be pretty cool.
I'm going to have a choice to make because I think I'm coming up on 13,000 DGs, so I'm going to go attacker, divine, or defender. I think I'll go attacker.
House,
yeah, because
don't do it. Don't do it, House.
Defender usually will be taken by the divine attacker, and so if you go defender, you're kind of only in the meta for whenever the next big defender comes out, versus an attacker could probably last you quite a bit of time. I mean, I remember what's her face came out, and she the Panther Queen, she came out and Life Sparked.
It was a dude, but okay, go on.
Yeah, the guy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the attack. So I'd probably do like one or two more tourneys and probably have close. I'll do this. I'll grind this solo one coming up. And,
sorry, House.
no, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, no. One thing I'm kind of worried about a little bit is inflation. Because I mean, the fact right now you got to think. DGs have been around for a while. Now they're letting people buy them. They're definitely all over events here and there. People are collecting them, and they got to know that people are saving up DGs for these Titans. How do if let's say they're the best, let's say they're the apex to everything, and let's say an attacker everywhere. Maybe they get them more expensive. Now they're 20,000. So you get something for Titans to try to limit how many are out there.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's the case, because you got to remember they gave everybody the option to buy these 5-star relics, and now they're giving everybody the option to buy these gems. So I think a lot more people are spending them than you think.
Yeah, probably. But like I said, let's just say they make the announcement the DG Titans are coming out next month, and the day before they come out, they allow people to buy DGs.
Yeah, that's. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I said. If the attacker can take out the defender DG Titan, and you want to buy a Titan, you should buy 100% the attacker. Because I agree with you, Darth, that I think there are people that are going to buy more this time around than they did when Necrosa and Life Spark came out. Oh, and if they buy defenders, you want to be able to take it out pretty easily. So, and the other question is what they come out as, what element they are, and how much prestige food do you have for that element?
Yeah, one way they can kind of bottleneck it is if they make them both the exact same element, because who's going to have 36 Titans lying around to level them up?
No, 100% they will, because there's going to be one guy out there that wants both of them P10. So he's going to spend
that's me. That's me right there, and I don't have enough to level 2 of any one element. I have enough to do any one element, but not 2.
All those war guys are going to spend all they need. We know too many people like it. They're going to P10 that thing by Monday.
I think the attacker is definitely next. That attacker looks just like Nyx. So,
see.
Well, for me, it comes down to gameplay too. I like to have a Titan that's fun to play with. So,
yeah.
And then because if it's not fun to play with, what's the new Titan? Lycan. I do not like playing with Lycan. The reason why is that stupid bug that you hit the battle button and it glitches out.
Yeah,
I don't know this bug. What bug?
If you you're just fucking around. Yeah.
So it just happened to chance on the screen.
I can usually get every single Titan that I ever had to level 60 by week's end. Like literally within 5 days from grinding and little 2-star XP bottles. Lycan took me nearly 2 weeks to get level 60 because I did not want to play the damn Titan because of that stupid bug. Because I go too fast. And everybody's like, well, just slow down a little bit and press. No. I'd rather just not do it at all. And I messaged the devs, like I said, dude, if this happens again with another future Titan, I can't be doing this. This is my game style is being interfered with at that point. Oh, that bug really irritates me, man.
No, I genuinely, I wasn't being a dick. I genuinely don't know. What's the bug?
Oh, so if you, a very fast internet connection and my device is like brand new, so I can move very, very fast inside the game from land to land. And if you move too fast, like really fast, and you hit one land, hit a second land, as soon as you hit that third land, it won't let you battle. You have to force close your game and start again. And literally, that happened to me literally, I don't know, 6 times in the course of 20 minutes.
Oh my god.
Ice. I've been playing with Lycan this whole time. I've had to force quit twice. I saw on House Stream he had to quit 3 or 4 times.
Wow.
Oh yeah. I definitely did.
And I guess the worst an Android, is that the issue? Because I haven't had to do it with
I'm iOS.
The workaround is when you go select the land you want to hit, jump into like your spells or your troops, the options that let you look at it, and then hit battle. And that does work, but that's just irritating. I have to find a workaround just to play a Titan that you spend good money on.
Yeah, or you have to wait for like Lycan to show up like fully with his staff and like have all the troops appear in the battle queue and then hit start. Like you're losing 2 seconds of battle,
which matters for somebody that grinds everything.
Right.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. So, anyways, needless to say, my Lycan's P0, and I have not played it since I got to level 60.
Here first.
I think it's a good Titan. I mean, I think P7 Lycan basically should be able to destroy everything. It's just that I can't play the Titan, so.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Well, you can, but you just choose not to because you prefer, like, you would take a 1.2 boost over the 1.4 due to speed. And if the motherfucker is not only making you pause a couple of seconds, moreover, forcing you to close the goddamn game in order to play the fucking game, you're not going to use him.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I did to. I have all the Titans. I mean, I've done every event, so all my Titans are level 60 that I've gotten. But I would choose a 1.2 boost if I had to over Lycan to finish the event. I didn't even finish the event with Lycan because I was just like, I'm not doing that.
That sucks. That's a problem.
Yeah, because it is. It's and you spend good money on a Titan that on paper and in the game it's a really good Titan, so money justified. It's just that can't play the damn thing. So
and Nitrum, if you don't mind us asking, are we talking about an iPhone 10 or higher level capacity?
Oh yeah. And I have an iPad Pro I play on, so both those devices has that glitch.
Okay,
so it doesn't
yeah.
matter how new your device is. At first, I thought maybe it was the catch in the background that's causing the issue, but it's just that Titan.
Yeah,
because it happens normally after, like, if I've been grinding for about 30 minutes straight, after the 30-minute mark, it would just normally just that glitch would happen, which is no issue because you got 30 minutes of moving as fast as you want. But if it's every third battle that's causing the issue, man, I'm just glad it was just localized to that one freaking Titan, because if it just happened to go game wide like that, I would probably end up having to quit the game.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, and I mean, as you can see, a lot of people on Discord aren't watching the screen. I've had to force close twice. I rewatched House's stream when he was playing with Lycan. It was 4 or 5, maybe 6 times. It's definitely a major issue for grinders. Obviously, Nitrum is the tip of the spear for grinders, but I don't care if you're doing 50,000, 50 million VP a week or not. Like, you don't want to be having to fucking close the game because your favorite Titan causes you to quit. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
I agree with that.
So see what happens. Lycan is so good at closing things, he even closes your game.
Yeah.
Had a baby, Shigong. Had a baby.
Well, and then you message the devs, and all they send back is, make sure your game is updated. Make sure that blah, blah, blah is blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, it shouldn't matter. You made this whole game over the 64-bit,
right.
updated devices
right.
that are newer
right.
devices. And I have the newest of devices, So you send me back, you can see what device I have. When you send a message, they can look and see, and they should know, like, oh, there must be an issue going on here. It can't be the device.
Yeah, and and House actually thought that maybe because his device was so new that was the issue, but that's not true. It's all across the board. I don't care if you have an iPhone 7 Plus or a 10 or a 12, what kind of iMac you're using. Every fucking bitch in this game, for it's a Lycan issue. It's not a device or a software issue. Which is a shame because I fucking love this bitch, but Pew.
On the munch. Say something, yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna jump out of chat. Great.
Yeah, Nitrum, where are you driving? Are you driving somewhere?
I'm home, man.
Oh, it must be
tell me what side of town you live on yet.
Must be the east side.
Okay, yeah. So you live over by, like, where he works, right?
Pretty close. But yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We went to. He's asleep right now. But we went to a nice brunch place. We should go to brunch next Sunday, bro.
I work on Sundays. The only days that I have off are Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay. Well, I can make Tuesdays. I can make Tuesday. He won't be there, but yeah, fuck it. We'll just have we'll have a boys' night out.
Nitrum, are you in need of a new Ford Probe?
What?
I'm. They're joking because I'm potentially going to work at the Ford dealership, Nitram.
Oh, I know some guys that work there. Well, he used to work there. He switched over to the Toyota dealership. I guess it's owned by the same people or something. I don't know.
Well, but dude, the reason I say potentially is because now that I get here, Billion, you know the Billion auto dealership. Where'd you go?
Chance, hey, he won't only sell Fords, he'll sell Toyotas.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about actually doing that as well. The buddy I have there that used to work for the Billion or the Ford's place, he last year he made about $120,000, and then this year he made about $140,000.
Yeah, that's pretty typical.
Yeah, so he does a good job. But I mean, you have to be good at sales and good with people. But outside of that, as long as you know how to bullshit, you're good to go.
Well, I hope I'm going to work on those three. I'm going to work on those three skills. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, yeah, you ought to be.
You should sell
I was just gonna say, you ought to be a
Ten bullshitter, dude. You got this.
You ought to be a million. You ought to be a millionaire by month's end.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll keep you updated. It's either going to be Billion or the Ford one. Whoever makes me the better off. Yeah, we'll see. But Nitram, yeah. In the meantime, we'll go to Chili's and drink margaritas and salsa and chips.
Well, yeah, Nitram, you might be drinking margaritas. He'll drink martinis, like skinny martinis or something.
I'll probably end up drinking a beer.
Well,
So with my wife.
Ice, skinny martinis, ice.
No, for real though, Chance.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think we need to hang out sometime at the very least.
Oh, yeah. No, dude, this is not a fucking hypothetical, Nitram. This is going to fucking happen.
So, I mean,
Hang
at night,
out
like,
and
I'm
grind
pretty
together,
much
right?
night.
Right, Chance?
It's just during the
Grind
day. I work, so.
Well, I don't start for a couple of weeks, so I'm very fucking open. Yeah, you fucking let me know, busy man.
Well, I want to do
Oh,
like a double date, man. So if we can.
Oh, Oscar's, yeah, Oscar,
Oscar's good.
oh, he loves this idea. He's very excited. He's like, oh, we can have friends, because like he works so fucking much. We need friends. Yeah, this will be great.
Yeah, just figure out his schedule, and then my wife right now, she's not working. She's still in the process. She's either going to join the Air Force or we might end up moving to Ohio, Ashtabula, Ohio. Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Yeah. We'll private message each other. But anyway, regardless, your commentary, your analytical dissection is always very much appreciated, and you're always great company. So we love having you on here, buddy.
Thanks, Nitram. You're the best, buddy.
All right. You guys have a good night. Yep.
See you, Nitram.
Oh my God! Is that piece of shit gone yet?
Yeah, whatever.
Oscar just kicked me in the side. Literally. Yeah.
Rightfully so. Nitram, the nicest guy on the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're screwing up Oscar's double date. Fucking Chance.
Yeah, Oscar's so excited about it. He's like, "Yay, we can have it." Yeah, he's thrilled. And like honestly, like Nitram is so, and like Churro, Nitram. There's a lot of people in the DOT community that are just so stupid nice that it's hard to insult them. And so yeah, when I call Nitram a piece of shit, like please understand I'm joking. Yeah.
Oh.
What's up, boys?
Mr. Vintage.
Vintage.
You're here to promote your event, Vintage?
Man.
I want to hear about the epic weapons display yesterday. Was it advertised?
Oh yeah.
So I've already used it. This was just to show, some of the people I know.
The potential buyers.
Yeah, well, more importantly, in potential investors.
Yeah.
The guy's just raising, some money to do final prototyping and so forth.
You sound vintage. You sound kind of tired. Did you?
Dude, the last 24 hours has been crazy. So
I can tell.
I'm probably going to put a whole bunch of capital into this thing. And my partner, we went over things this morning, and we think we know the best way to structure everything. And I'm going to get with the guy one more time, just the big ask.
Well, good for you, buddy. That's exciting.
If you need anyone to make meme videos, dude, to help promote it, just let me know.
Yeah, well, honestly, that's something I have to come up with. We took a whole bunch of video. I took a couple of takes where, I was describing what it is and so forth, and then we got a bunch of B-roll that I want to talk over or something like that. So you come up with a 60-second video because if the guy goes for our big ask, basically what we want to do is we want to be exclusive distributors, and so
Oh, that's awesome.
what we want to do is we want to get, because James and I know a lot of people all over the place, and
Mr. Bond.
we want
Yeah.
we want to chop it up into territories, and like each guy would purchase the rights of a territory, and then he can do whatever he wants. He can either go to all the gun shops and patrol his territory constantly, or he can, because it's got to be transferable, or he can whack it up into pieces amongst his buddies or whatever. So see what he says, but if he says yes, I'm completely changing my career.
How would that?
This will be it, huh? This will be the career move.
How would the territory thing work out with like online sales?
Well, the customer at some point, whether it's the billing address or the shipping address, you're going to get a zip code, so it'll be by zip code.
All right.
The idea is we don't want to have 800 different people out there selling this thing, giving 800 different messages. It's a total disaster if you do it that way. And then you got guys competing with each other for sales and so forth. Doing it by territory is the right way to preserve a good brand name.
So yes, demonstration went really well.
Yeah, dude, I have some sick video.
I can't wait to see something.
And then my wife, who had never seen nor touched this thing, took a hold of it, put 30 on the paper, and it was like, holy crap. It's insane.
Hey, Vintage, I have the same thing with my wife. She doesn't want to see it or touch it.
Oh my goodness. I was waiting for something like that.
Now, vintage.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait, is this something I get in California or no?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Oh, yeah. There's no paperwork. There's no gotta get permission or any of that crap. There's no oversight. It's wide open.
Dawn of Titans community yet again surprises with these random connections and awesome opportunities.
Now, vintage. I have a bit of a. Have you been listening to the stream at all?
No, I just sat down with lunch.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you an announcement, and then I'm gonna step out for a cigarette, and I'm gonna let you guys discuss it. Okay. Tuesday, Zalon is not available till 7:00 at night, my time, Central Time. But Solja from noon to 2 can do a test account on defense because his boss follows him, so he can't do offensive videos. But Hyperion, the defender, we can fuck with him from noon till 2:00. Okay, so I need you to be available on Tuesday. All right.
still have my regular job. I do have some morning conference calls. And if I can make good progress on this video I got to put together, I should be able to make it.
Vintage, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Noon till 2 o'clock on Tuesday.
Oh, God, Chance.
Vintage,
We'll see what happens, dude.
This is vintage. This is vintage. This is important. Listen to me, goddammit. Noon.
You need to look up on your salesman skills. You know, you just not quite got the edge there.
Well, I just feel like I'm not making a request.
Buy this car. You're gonna fucking buy this car and fucking.
Yeah,
like
dude.
it.
I'm not making a request. I'm telling you.
You're gonna try this and like it.
Clear your fucking schedule. God damn it. Jesus.
Don't just say custom formats?
Yeah, my God, you're welcome. Anyway, all right, I gotta have a cigarette. You guys discuss. Don't get too crazy. I'm gonna be right back. House, you're in charge.
We can get like a bus. Don't you got like 10 kids?
Some what?
You can get like a Ford bus from Chance. I thought you had like 10 kids.
Not 10. At least not that I know of. You never know, though, right? Little Shigongs running around somewhere. I move around a lot, so any chick that's trying to find me is going to be hard pressed.
Qigong, I mean, if you want, I mean, I can NDA you. We can try to put together a 60-second video, and then next time I'm in Vegas, I'll do you a solid or something like that.
No, dude, because I would be down to be involved for sure, dude. I mean, I'm looking for something. I want to move more into that kind of field, anyways, dude. So yeah, I'm down.
That is awesome.
You'll be the first person in the DOT community gets to see this thing, and you can just be like, "Oh my God!"
I can't wait.
May have to fly out your way, dude, and check it out in person.
Oh yeah. Well, the next time I'm in Vegas, I'll bring one.
Oh my God!
You just can't go. You just can't go flinging that thing around everywhere. Okay.
This is correct. We'll have to go out in the desert.
So Vintage, I'm guessing all your buddies that were investors just freaked out when they saw it.
You have no idea. I'm telling you. The last time I was in Vegas, me and Qigong sat down and talked for several hours, and I just touched on this because I was just getting my feet wet, and I was telling him, I'm like, I've never seen anything like this.
How did you stumble into this guy, Vintage? How did you meet him?
So I have a couple horse ranches, and I live in this valley, and almost everyone in this valley has been some kind of entrepreneur at some point. And this stuff just shows up. So a guy down the street, oh, by the way, this is Super Prepper Guy that I've referred to in the past.
Nice. Yes, you have.
We had a community meeting at my neighbor across the street. We had a meeting because the big city government wants to put a freaking amusement park in open space in our community without even asking anyone. Anyway, we all got together. We're going to shoot that crap down. Anyway, so my buddy Rod was like, "Hey, we're getting together, on Saturday morning or whatever." He's like, "You're, kind of a gun guy and, Second Amendment guy or whatever." He said, "I got something you got to see. He's going to do a demo and so forth." And I just went to this thing. I don't know what the heck I'm even looking at. I got there and, he was showing it, and it doesn't look all that impressive. Then I got to use it, and it was like, oh my gosh, dude, it's crazy.
That's so awesome.
So it's hard to describe. It's a gun, but it's not a firearm.
Guy an inventor? Was he an inventor in the past or something, or was this just something he stumbled into?
So this guy is actually an author, but so he's written all these books, but his hobby was a machine. He's a machinist. The guy's a machine shop in his basement, right? And he's been working on this thing for like 8 years. He's been through like 10 different prototypes, but He's almost got it perfected. And, I just saw this thing. Like I said, it's like a gun, but it's not a firearm. It's not a firearm. It's hard to describe. You have to see it.
It's a rail gun.
Let me know when you go to Vegas. Darth, I'll come by and crash your place for the weekend, buddy. Sorry, Darth. I'll get a hotel, whatever's needed. We're doing the DOT hangout in Vegas.
But if we do this right, this can be kind of like public info by maybe November. I hope it's this year, though.
That's awesome. That's great. Yeah, most of the time, my buddies that do NDA stuff, it takes forever to get these prototypes off the ground, but it sounds like a lot of the work's been done, which is out here.
He's right there. The guy's at the finish line almost.
That's
he
so
just needs
cool.
a little capital, that's all. So I've been talking to this guy for like 3 or 4 months, and, he's an older guy. So his thought, God bless the guy, but, he's, like I said, he's older and he has an older business model. He was thinking, I got to raise like several $1 million and build a machine shop and hire a bunch of dudes and we're going to build these things. And I was like, no. I said, what you have to do is you got to get your supply chain refined. And to start up, you do pre-sales. Anyway, coming along. And if he goes for our territory-based, architecture to this thing.
Proposition.
Dude, we're going to be selling these things by November.
Oh, that's so rad.
And they're going to be in people's hands maybe by Christmas. I doubt it. It's probably going to be Q1 of 2.
Probably spring, right? Yeah, spring normally production. Woohoo! Come on, Shigong, let's get together, buddy. We'll blow some stuff up.
You're not allowed to do that in California.
I know. That's where we're going to Vegas. House. We'll all go to Vegas together.
To see these idiots, what you got to jump? Man, I got to jump through all kinds of hoops to get a firearm. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, there's no paperwork with this. You just buy one.
You can't even get. You can't even get 5.56 rounds out here. Forget it.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, it's going to change home defense.
That's exciting, man.
And I'm definitely a Second Amendment guy.
Use some DOT parlance. It's going to change the meta.
meta difference. Meta change.
My cousin's grandfather, he invented the rabbit ears. He sold it to RCA for $500.
What? He invented the rabbit ears?
And he invented a lot of things. My cousin's the same way, though. My cousin invented the NASCAR thing that takes off the one lug nut off the Indy cars or whatever. They invented the gas can that doesn't explode, the swivel chair for the motorhome, the drop down stairs. Yeah, he invented all that.
Are you kidding?
That's genius. He wasn't a very good businessman. He was a genius, though.
Wow, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, the Teflon is the same way. He just worked for DuPont. And DuPont absorbed it.
My cousin's got all the drawings and all the printouts from all the patents. Crazy. But dumb when it came to business. He owned like my uncle was telling me he owned like 1,500 acres of beachfront property at the time, and it backed up the orange fields and in Orange County, California. He turned up and ended up selling it for like $5,000.
Oh my goodness! How
$1 billion now?
Yeah,
tragedy.
For billions of dollars. My cousin goes, "You imagine how much I'd be worth?"
It's like the story that one guy I heard that like when Bitcoin just barely came out and he ended up spending to buy pizza. He gave the guy like I don't know a couple thousand Bitcoin.
Yeah, the Bitcoin purchase.
That would be a freaking billionaire.
That's his uncle owns all these chemical companies. The guy does really well, but I guess he had bought Apple when it first started. He told his brother, I guess some money had doubled in the stock market. He goes, I guess you can't do better than double, right? So he ended up selling it. He's like, well, I doubled my money. So he's like, you know how much that would be worth today? Holy cow. Zig when you should have zagged.
Which we would have.
Finally got me.
Hey, boys, well, Vintage, I'm excited to see, man, if these prototype NDAs come out. I'm more than happy to sign one.
Okay.
But, Chance, Darth, House, Face, Vintage.
See you later, mate.
Bye, gentlemen.
Where did this guy go? Did you know they're throwing shade at you with the tournament coming up?
Finch.
The finest vintage. That was a shady throw.
Oh, the DOT event thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably some casino pool bull crap.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be some casino pool crud, dude. Like they've done that before, where they've had like some kind of like, you know, and basically it's like a pool of relics that are in there. You know, nothing big. Just throw away your DGs, gems.
Does that come out tomorrow?
It comes out on Tuesday.
They're trying to best get rid of them DGs only before they release them Divine Titans. They're trying to tempt everybody.
Yeah.
So are we getting Monday's a poison event?
Well,
yeah, I
you
think it's gonna be Jinshu.
Well, okay.
It might be Artemis, but I think it's gonna be Jinshu.
All right. So, House, before we move on from that point, let's address that now that Vintage is here. Vintage, there are about 5 people, maybe 7 people that I think should have a test account. And I say that because passion. I don't care about intellectual capacity or ability to make nice videos. It's about passion. But dude, they are definitely throwing shade at you. And that's just the way it fucking is. So
I don't think they ever give me a test account.
I'm glad we're on the same page. Yeah,
at this point I think there's a 0.01% chance.
Yeah. So you can make an angry video, whatever. And you know, you and I might disagree on XYZ issues. I want to publicly say Vintage is one of the 5 people, and I think anybody who is watching YouTube videos is aware of who those 5 people should be. But the fact that they are slapping you in the face with this kind of a thing is a little bit childish, is all I'll say.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what it is. But like I said, I've kind of moved on from the whole test account thing. I mean, I'm still going to just keep poking at them, right? But the next thing I'm moving on to, now that we got, well, I hope we have a permanent fix to the Divine Gem Casino bull crap, is how to make Prestige not stupid.
Yeah, and that we addressed that for about 30 fucking minutes. Yeah, this stream is about 3 hours long so far. Yeah, that's something that we addressed for about 30 minutes on this stream. That is definitely the next come in the game, because I mean, you can rewind the stream and go back into it. We went on a big tangent, but yeah, the Prestige issue is definitely a fucking major. I don't care about I don't have enough, my Titan Hall's too small, or I can't fit all my relics in there. Like, no.
What it does is it poses an insurmountable obstacle for a massive portion.
Like 10 minutes.
they can't stay on this course because right now we've been through 3 entire metas, right?
Right.
And in that time, I think the overwhelming majority of the player base has burnt their prestige food, and now at the best they can hope to do is have P4.
Right.
That's awful.
An endless supply of Titans, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and like,
This whole-
we're supposed to be playing the game. We're supposed to be tip of the spear. Tip of the spear is P7, it is P10 traditionally, and so Gods of War. I'm sorry, just to rehash, I have a prestige level 8 Tengu. What the fuck am I gonna do with that shit? I have a, granted, my prestige level 7 Totec is great for assault, but that's it, folks. Your prestige level 7 or 10 Hachiman is now relevant on an island defense, but other than that, I mean, my Frigg is a prestige, 6? 8? Like, what the fuck is a Frigg good for? Like, we should be able to translate the value of the Titans that was invested into that to future prestige food. So I'm glad we're on the same page, Vintage. Like, this is definitely the next big issue that needs to be addressed in Dawn of Titans, because the phrase that I used was a latent dysfunction in the game. It seemed like a good idea. Everything was really good, but there is a latent dysfunction. There is a problem that you didn't see forthcoming with your great idea. And that is a waste of Titans 2 or 3 metas down the line. And now what are we going to do with these dusty Titans that are sitting on the shelves? My Prestige 6 or my Prestige 8 Frigg, I want that lightning food, that prestige food, for the new meta. And that should be a value of 4 to 5 Titans going into prestiging the new meta lightning guy or gal.
I think prestige recovery has to be part of it.
Prestige recovery. I like that phrase. Okay. Yep.
And what I was also kicking around is all that matters is prestige 1, 4, 7, 10.
Right.
And not only should there be prestige recovery, some kind, because I'm getting ready to change the math here. What I had in mind was 1 Titan is P1. You have a P1, 1 more Titan makes it P4. P4, 2 Titans makes it P7. And if you have P7, 3 Titans makes it P10.
Right.
I'm thinking something like that. Just ignore the other numbers because they're stupid. That's pointless.
Right.
If you're going out there saying, hey, I'm going to P6 my Titan, you're a moron. So it's 1, 4, 7, 10, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, and I mean, and if you missed the first backtrack to an hour and a half ago, House was saying, take a 7 and then give them 3 Titans, 4 Titans. Well, after 5, you're needing to double the amount of Titans to get to the next level. So it's 9 Titans to get to fucking 7, folks. So a Prestige 7 Titan is worth more than 3. It should be at least 4 Titans.
I'm thinking something along the lines of, and if we're staying with the 1, 4, 7, 10 theme, you have a P10 Titan. Say you got a P10 Hachiman, okay? And whatever comes out. Put that P10 Hachiman into a level 60 unprestige Titan, it should instantly be P7.
Right. Yeah, because, and keep in mind, 9 to 10 is 4 Titans. 7 to 10 is a huge, huge number.
So you halving it, what you put in, at least you're getting half back.
Well, and I feel like it's going to be addressed, but when it is addressed, I just really hope that they take into account, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 2 Titans. I think 8 to 9 is 3, 9 to 10 is 4 Titans. So if you have a 10, you should at least get to Prestige 7, right? Because 7's a sweet spot. So I mean, honor. At least give us the honor of what we've put in. Give us the value of what we've put in.
The prestige recovery has to be part of it. Then just the sheer number of Titans needs to be cut. I'm talking way back.
Right. Yeah. Well, and
now you have Elite League, Champions League, and even a lot of Masters League, which is the lion's share of the player base, thinking to themselves, gee, I hope I can have a P4 Titan someday. That's awful, dude. No, you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel if you're in that situation.
Yeah, and I mean, the guys that look at, we have a very, very narrow-minded view of what the player base is based off of who gets on YouTube Discords or who makes YouTube videos. But let's look at practical examples of who we know. Prometheo and Shigong both P10'd their Hachis, or their Chronoses. They took it to P10 because they thought that was the coolest, awesome defender, right? Well, what if in 2 months it's not? And in the next meta, a next Earth-based Titan is a defender, and they need to give up their Chronos. Like, how can they? Why would they? They need to have the incentive to do that. Give them the value of what they've put forth to get into that point. And right now, they're not going to do that. Like, Chance isn't going to prestige his P7 Totec into a Crystallis or an Oceanus because that would be fucking stupid. I'm losing out on 9 Ice Titans. It just doesn't make any sense. So in order to keep us rolling, if you will, to move us forward, there has to be an incentive, a compensation.
Putting all them into them Titans, and how long's the game lost anyway when you've done it?
Well, and that's speaker face, nail on the head. That's the point. Like, there has to be some sort of compensation for giving up what we used to think was the sliced bread of that element.
I don't know. I look at the prestige like wall, kind of like how back in the day, but not too. Quit barking, baby. Everyone used to complain about like, hey man, how am I ever going to get a 4-star Titan? How do you get 4-star Titans? That's all you saw on Facebook posts all the time. Because I've spent time on Facebook watching the groups and all that, or other places in Discord. People ask, how do I get a P4 Titan? How do I get a P4 Titan? Where are they going to be? And people, there's only so many places you can get one, right? Now that's easy. I mean, any player can get a P4 Titan in all kinds of events and places and stuff. They have it. I mean, heck, you get one every month just from logging in. Now, prestige is that wall. And so it's only if the game has the legs to go much longer, they'll eventually address it in some way or another. I'm just wondering if the game will last long enough for them to actually address it.
I don't think that the game is ending anytime soon, but I don't give a fuck if it's Zalon, Churro, BMT, Stupid Chance and House, who have barely any subscribers, a couple hundred viewers. Like, people, the developers do listen. So I just think that is the next main issue in the game. And eventually it has to be addressed. It has to be.
I've always, just like I've always talked about, give people a reason to play. Take a guy like Chef. As soon as Prestige came out, he went balls to the wall, went nuts and was the dude for 3, 4, 5 months, but then he ran out of fuel.
Right.
You're out of Titans. You have all these useless P10 Titans. You're staring at Mount Everest thinking, man, how long is it going to take me to not only acquire 18 Titans of a certain element, also have the lightning strike timing of having those 18 specific element Titans at the perfect time that the new meta dude comes. It's insane, dude.
Yeah. And speaking of which, why is it 18? Why wouldn't it take 10 Titans? Now, mind you, it's of the same element. So there's already that restriction. It has to be the same element. So why wouldn't it be 10 to get to 10? Why the fuck is 18 the magic number?
Yeah. That's just...
It's because they've made 4-star Titans a type of currency now. That's basically all they are.
Just need...
Well, that, the fact that 4-star Titans are easier to come by, great for mid-level guys who want to use a 4-star Titan to work their way up. But for the endgame guys, everybody fucking knows that the 4 stars that are given out on league rewards or elemental tokens, it's fucking 3 or 4 year old Titans. That's prestige food. So stop making it seem like it's this... I mean, why 18? That's a little crazy. And I mean, most of us on a Chance or a Churro or a BMT stream, we're endgame players. 18 Titans is a fuck ton. 10 is still a fuck ton, but at least it's like easier to swallow.
If they kept it as, around the 10 area and dropped the specific element requirement, that might get you there also.
Well, and that was brought up earlier, the elemental requirement, but that part of it makes sense. I mean, there has, and so I understand the elemental requirement, but again, even if that is, even if you're not talking about the elemental requirement, 10 is still a lot. I mean, 10 ice, 10 earth, 10 void, that's significant.
It's still a lot. That's where you prestige recovery.
Yeah. I appreciate at the end of the stream that we're highlighting what I really thought was like the most important thing about the game. And we don't fucking talk about the game very much in my stream. We talk about bullshit. But the prestige recovery. That is that is definitely moving forward the big deal of where we're at for what you would call the state of the game vintage. I really feel like that's a big deal.
I agree. It's a video waiting in the wings.
Yeah, and I mean, because you play the game how you will. You're a Shigong, you're a Zalon, you're a whoever, you're a collector. You're playing Pokemon and you're just collecting a bunch of shit and you never prestige anything. Regardless, dude. What if, and it goes back to the Pantheon relics. There's a lot, most of the endgame players, they can't get Pantheon relics because, last year when Gods of War, we fused away our 2 and 3 year old Titans at the time to prestige our shit up. And now you come out and you say, hey, in order to get Zalon's relic, you have to have an Arya and an Urkon. In order to get Divine Jingu, you have to have these fucking weird ass Titans that are 2 or 3 years old. Is that real? I mean, come on. What do you want us to do? Do you want us to collect, or do you want us to prestige? And if you want us to prestige, then make it easier for us to move meta to meta to meta, rather than having to start over every fucking time.
I mean, I know they give us that free gift for all them Titans the other week, but with prestige, They don't last 2 minutes.
Well, and that was a beautiful gift. I mean, people go monetary value. They're like, oh, that was $460 versus of a value. Well, okay, but it's such a deeper conversation than that. Like, I don't know. It was the best compensation we've ever seen. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I'm not disputing that. But what I'm saying is, with Prestige now, 7 Titans, they don't go nowhere. They don't even do 1 Titan because they're all different elements anyway.
Yeah.
They don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Not knocking the gift. That was an ace gift for.
Right.
It's like at the rate the game's going now, they're just not enough.
Yeah. Well, okay. All right, boys. We've been at this like 3 hours. I definitely have to wake up Oscar. He had too many mimosas today. It's about time for us to get. we vintage. We were officially in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and we found 3 places that serve brunch, and my 125-pound boyfriend passed out from all the mimosas, so I got to wake him up for dinner.
Yeah. Well, first impressions. You've been in South Dakota a very short time. What do you think?
I'll say this: it feels like, first of all, the landscape is very gorgeous, super green, a lot of rolling hills, but like the infrastructure, it feels like the city was built like 10 years ago. It's kind of like super nice as far as like, hey, Buffalo Wild Wings, Sonic, sushi place, the theaters. And then aside from that, we're supposed to go to like touristy spots that are old school, hundreds of years, been around forever. So I am not.
What I'm saying is, I know something would be right up your alley, which is once you get into the Black Hills and the bed and breakfasts, the brunches, all that stuff is gonna be phenomenal, dude.
Yeah, we're supposed to. Yeah, so apparently, because I asked him about that, I was like, "Well, babe, what do you guys do when you go to the Black Hills?" And so it's a little bit too soon for us to do that next weekend because House has been covering for me the last couple weeks. But that's our next vacation. Is we're supposed to go to the Black Hills, which is 4 hours away from where we are now, but it looks very pretty.
It's a neat part of the country.
Yeah, well, and the other part about this conversation is, I mean, you always say this with like small town kind of people, but like, dude, I kind of made some ignorant comments about how Oscar and I would be the only gay couple in town kind of shit, but like black, Mexican, gay, very diverse, and I don't give a shit what your ethnicity is. Everybody is super fucking nice.
Love the Midwest small town dispositions in general, because that's
Yes.
where I come from. In Ohio.
Yeah.
Little towns, everybody knows everybody, and everybody's just nice.
I know.
You know?
Yeah, dude. I'm actually really surprised. And I don't care if it's like a gas station clerk and because we've had some bad experiences in Omaha from restaurants, and he's been mortified. And he's like, this would never happen in Sioux Falls. And the restaurants that we've been out to, I'm not saying they're super fancy, but like mid-grade, low-grade, we've been to a couple fancy places. Everybody is super fucking nice, and it's just really refreshing.
Yeah, I think it'll really grow in you, man.
Yeah. Anybody who's listened to past streams, delete those videos. It's a very fucking nice place. Like, people are great, very up and coming, modern, beautiful scenery. So vintage. I should have listened.
Here's what'll happen in about 4 years. You'll get used to everybody just being friendly and accommodating and so forth. And then you'll visit your buddies in some big city and you'll be like, man, everybody's just an asshole.
Why is everybody a dick? Yeah.
They'll just run into you, elbow you out of the way, cut in line. They're loud, screaming on their phones while they're right next to you and all that. You're like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah. We were at brunch this afternoon, and there was it was like me and him having at one table, and then a pack of bros right behind us, and we walked out of there. I mean, all best fucking friends and shit. I mean, yeah, this is a nice place. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm glad you're having a good time.
Yeah. Well,
It was a nice place.
yeah. Yeah. Give it. Yeah. Once they realize I'm in town. Yeah.
It's just got down and vote.
All right, boys. Well, okay. Keep in mind, everybody, if you've lasted this long in the stream, Tuesday test account Tuesday. Soldier will be on Central Time, noon to 2:00. We can all fuck around with his garrison. Zalon will be on later that night around 7:00 Central Time. But otherwise, God, I hate this part of the stream because I always forget people's names. But anybody on Discord or in chat, I'm just going to make a broad statement. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. You guys make the stream. And yeah, we'll catch you again on Tuesday. Okay, everybody?
Good. Take care, man. Say hi to Oscar for me.
All right. Bye, guys.
Cheers.